Yo, what the fuck is up, man? We here to let y'all know something we got to goddamn do. We got Patreon, right? Subscribe to our fucking Patreon.
Yeah.
Please. But no, we got a Patreon. If you want extra bonus content, new episodes, all that fly shit, it's patreon.com/LearnLionel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it all, huh?
You did.
Yeah, good to go.
You really just said everything.
Listen, man, we got that hot shit for you, so make sure you head over there. Hop on the tier.
Extra content, bonus content, more episodes. I mean, you all are always telling us we need more episodes.
More podcasts.
There you go.
There you go.
There's your chance.
Peace.
You
Yo,
ready?
listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Come on,
we never did this shit, but if you feel so inclined, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. What the YouTuber say?
The bell notification.
It helps us out.
I guess it helps us. Hey, listen, but
check.
How much did you pay getting ready for a date?
She paid between the hair.
Yeah, true that.
The nails.
That's enough right there.
Outfit. Got lashes done.
Damn.
Well, wait a minute. With
That's
the whole
something
outfit thing,
about,
I'm sure they could pop up with like a Shein dress, and I'll be like, all right, I'm
Okay,
rocking.
but even
It's
so,
Fashion Nova, right?
even if, right?
$40.
right? Never know. $40.
Yeah.
The hair and the nails alone.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Thought about the lashes.
The lashes too, right?
Lashes,
She got
all of
lashes
that.
too.
Yeah,
Brows.
That's
Brows as well. Yep.
that's
Sometimes
you're
that shit
nitpicking.
That shit
No,
is
it's
nitpicking.
nice, it's nice.
I know
No,
shorties that
retarded.
get all that done.
the whole
Like,
thing. You could come with the
whole
whole.
thing.
You could come with the trees out. I don't give a fuck with the whole
Right, it's not my
eyebrows.
thing,
You could
but
be
you know,
bushy. I don't.
That's my thing. It don't matter to me. But if this is
Yeah, I
something she
know.
wanted to do,
That's what she
I'm
wanted
not
to do,
mad at
right?
that,
Yeah,
right. So when she finished doing this, it was like $600.
I
Damn.
can
So
see
I'm
that.
like, dog, like I gotta pay on general principle, just for economics alone.
Yeah.
I gotta pay for the
for the
date.
balance scale.
For the- You gotta
Oh
balance
yeah,
the shit out, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I pay for dates.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
dater.
Yes, sir.
I get into that.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I pay for I you know what, we was talking about a while ago how like a woman paying for a date should be like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it should be like a surprise,
Yeah.
because like, you know how when you do it majority of the time, like 99% of the time,
Right.
and your shorty be like, I got it this time, babe, on some like she want to treat you type shit,
Right.
Yeah.
it'd be fly, like, it'd be like, ooh, like, you feel like, I feel like a bad bitch, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
You feel like a
real
baddie?
rap. Yeah, I'd be like, oh shit,
I feel like now I have to complain whenever something ain't right that's
Right.
brought out.
That's
you get
true.
what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
true,
if
you're
her
right.
food-
I'm
if
not
her
doing
food-
it, though.
I will.
No.
If she told me like, listen, tonight is on me, I'm gonna be like, her steak ain't right.
You have to.
Make her steak right.
Right,
right
Potatoes
now.
is supposed to be
I'm too
mashed.
scary for that shit, bro.
What?
I be eating bullshit because I don't feel like
You
no
just don't want
confrontation.
to. You just don't want the
Real rap.
problems.
I
You
used to
want the
work
headache?
at restaurants. I done seen niggas spitting food.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
it's a wild world.
I watched motherfuckers spit right in some shit and take it out. I said, what, am I supposed to say something? Am I supposed to say something?
Your
I can't
morals
say
didn't
that.
pop up
Was I supposed to say something?
to
I
him.
think.
Yeah, I would. Or whoever
Are
was
you
cooking.
gonna run that risk though? Because
You gotta work with these people.
You gotta work
Right.
with them.
I don't know.
I would be like, hey, stop
I
it.
don't know.
I had
do
got in trouble one time. I had dropped some pizza on the floor, right? But it didn't touch the floor all the way. And I caught it before it hit the floor, and they saw me on camera. And they was like,
Wait, what happened, bro?
I was working at a restaurant, right? California Pizza Kitchen. And I had a pizza on the joint. Everything fell, but I caught it. And my manager was like 3 hours later, can I talk to you in the office? I'm like, for what? So they showed me the video of me dropping the pizza on the floor, but it ain't touched the floor.
Oh man.
Nah, put it back. Get rid of it.
No,
It's gotta go.
trash.
I would eat it.
No, I
I
would
would
eat it.
save
Throw
it
that
to
out.
the side for me.
So here's the thing, though. When
ahead.
you work in a restaurant and it's chop time,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
getting that pizza for another 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So you mean
Now you gotta go back out there and tell them like, I'm sorry.
I used to hide from my
table.
table, so no. You ever worked in the service industry?
Not as a server, but I was working as a doorman.
Oh, like a host?
Not like a bouncer.
What type of time
see
you was
it.
on?
I
You be
see
fighting
it.
niggas?
No. Well, not.
What kind of bouncer was you?
It wasn't like that. It was like it was a
alright.
college bar. It's like some
alright.
hippy
It was
dippy
calm
shit.
vibes, yeah.
Like I wouldn't
White
put my
people
hands
shit.
on
You had any
nobody.
dickheads?
There was one dickhead, and this is the only time I had to put my hands on somebody. It was homecoming weekend, 2017, and I remember that the bar that I was working at. This was like where the grad students went, so there was no like, rip rap shit. It was chill. It was chill and shit,
calm.
except for homecoming weekend. So I remember it was like 11 o'clock. Not too bad. And this one white dude came in with a Kansas Jayhawks snapback.
Ready to snap.
You remember?
I remember this shit like it was yesterday. And he came in drunk as hell, came in dancing and shit like that.
Doing all type
Do
of
all type of shit. And so I'm like, you can't get in here, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you see him.
And you stopped him at the door.
Yeah.
Listen.
So that I remember like he like brushed past me. First he put his finger in my chest.
Nah.
And then he brushed past me, right? So like, and then my man's again got it on video. He showed it to me after the fact, and he had like play by play as if he was like calling a fight. So I saw it, and so I remember he walked past me, and again I was trying to like de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
What really turned it up was like he was trying to walk into the women's bathroom.
What's up with him?
Oh.
Yo, so like
No.
I remember I grabbed him. I didn't throw him. I grabbed him, but he just went limp, right? And he wouldn't get up. And so like I mean, clear. He just went limp.
Just went limp
and wouldn't get up. So I just had to like drag him out of
the bar.
Of the bar. That's
yeah.
the only time. I'm not a tough man. I don't claim to be a tough guy. That was the only.
No,
time.
he Josh beating niggas up, man.
Man,
He from the fucking streets of Brooklyn, nigga.
Stop
You feel what I'm saying?
Stop. Chill.
Brooklyn? Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to
Brooklyn in the building.
I shake.
We love Brooklyn
Fuck all
women
the other
out here,
boroughs.
man.
They never mad it.
They never
Truly.
did. No, the Bronx.
Truly
man.
honestly. Don't do that.
Not the BX.
I got
never mad
sentimental
it.
value at the
Shout out
Bronx.
to
Man.
Brooklyn.
I'm sorry. Take me back. It's like, no, let me chill, man.
Here.
Yeah, I know,
Right here?
Right?
Let's get it right here.
Right here, right now.
This is the sorry tour.
Nigga boy
This is the
Snoop Dogg wine. It's up in here.
Guys, Josh is pouring a bottle of wine into a glass. He's about to air it out. He's fancy. He's wearing a suit. He came in a suit.
Nigga
y'all.
came in a suit. We should
For
have
all
worn
the
suits tonight.
listeners,
He swirled his wine, y'all. We just narrated for
the
the
wine
audio.
is swirled.
You know where I got this from? You saw Drink Champs with Patti LaBelle?
I did.
She said, never let your host provide you glasses. Bring your own glass.
Really?
Yup, that's what Patti LaBelle said.
That's some real nigga shit.
That's some real nigga
You
shit.
the first one that did that shit though.
Man,
You are.
Legendary.
Shout out to Josh.
I say.
Ashay, my brother. What you know about Ashay, brother? You went to Freedom School?
What's I say?
See, niggas like him don't know about
what's
that,
that
man.
Ashay and
Boule-boule?
man-made. You said boule-boule?
What Shay is this?
Nah,
That's some African shit, bro.
O'Shea?
Ashay.
O'Shea?
Ashay.
Not
O'Shea.
O'Shea.
Like
Ashay.
libations. He
Ashay.
never took libations, bro.
Okay.
That's a libation.
This is a libation.
It is. Okay,
Yeah.
heard you. Cheers to the room. Els, you good?
Cheers,
You got
everybody.
yours?
We in
Everybody
this
okay?
joint. Els, you in this joint?
I'm going to switch hands.
You got a
Switch hands on him. Switch hands on him. The mic
I'm
is.
not trying to be in it.
Nah, you here.
You here? Hey, Els. What's up, Els?
Hi.
How you doing?
Love you,
I'm
Els.
good.
Els
How
got
are
a
you
new
guys?
fancy desk. This
beautiful.
is brand new because before you was just
Yeah.
on this, right?
We upgrading,
This is
y'all.
beautiful.
Yup.
I appreciate y'all for having me, for real.
No,
I love what y'all
course.
doing.
Of course.
I mean, it's shit, man. It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a week or two or three or four.
For real.
We back in the original room. If y'all, if you've been watching for a while, you're probably like, where the fuck? And what if people just started watching like when we got into that other room?
It's probably if we've gained a few followers since then. So
No, don't be humble, man.
yeah, I am being humble.
something,
Yeah, I'm being
68,000 followers, something like that.
No, now
Y'all
since
we at like 80,000,
80,000?
89.
Damn.
it's been more.
He's saying how much we gained over the past like week and a half. It's been like
the week
Yeah,
and
over the
a
past
half.
it's been like
week,
11,000 the
for sure.
past week.
12 or 11.
I thought it
Damn.
was more.
Congratulations.
But that's a lot.
Thank you.
We trying,
thank you.
man.
Wow.
Thank
Y'all,
you.
y'all trying, y'all doing, man.
Ooh,
Turn it into money, nigga.
That's solid.
Turn the followers into money. It's like, no, we
Solid.
appreciate y'all for finding us, man.
Hey, take it from Miss Patty. Miss Patty from Philadelphia?
She is.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Patti LaBelle. You know
me
she
a
give them
Patty
hell.
song,
I fuck Patti LaBelle.
Steve. No, give me a
Sire.
song.
A song. Giving you the best that I got. That's not Patti LaBelle.
No,
That's Anita.
Patty Pie. Patty Pie.
What's
Patty
What's
Pie.
Patti LaBelle?
Come on,
Why you
man.
doing this,
Come
man?
on. I'm only 21.
That's
No.
cool.
You ain't no damn 21.
Close, man.
Hey, yo. You give me one, nigga.
Huh?
Give me a Patty song.
Come on, bro. you know I know Patty. Why you acting like this?
No, you don't, bro.
Huh?
It's a Patty song.
What?
It's a Patty song.
What's that song she do with Michael McDonald? You know what I'm talking about. Was it with Kenny Loggins?
No. We
was
blanking. We
Damn,
blanking right
Patty
now.
LaBelle
Fuck.
Hey, yo, motherfuckers. What's up, man?
What's up,
It's
y'all?
Late night with Lur
and Lionel.
and motherfucking Els. Say hi, Els.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, now.
How you feeling?
I feel good.
We got a special guest in this bitch tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I feel like we need to have one of them drink champs type of intros. We are very like we just
Yeah,
talk shit.
just
You feel
talk,
me? Like that's what I love about us. We just talk shit. But we got Josh in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
AKA healingwhileblack on Instagram and shit like that.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, you ain't never
I feel so
did that
special.
before.
Come on.
She's showing off.
You want a glass of wine? Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got Josh in here. Josh, thanks for coming to see us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
I hit you up a while ago, and then we just never hit you back up again.
I know. We was going into
busy.
some.
Y'all was
We was
busy.
going into the live show. and all
Yo,
that.
it was a lot of stuff. I didn't take it personal.
Yeah, we actually went on a guest break because before I hit you, we had so many guests, and we was turned into like a guest podcast, and we don't like that. We like to rarely do guests, like maybe every 10 to 15 episodes, maybe.
We don't want we don't want people. We don't want it to be like a revolving door. Like,
Right.
I'll get the next one in. Like, no, we want them to enjoy you a little bit.
Does that mean I'm
so.
special?
Yeah, you special, man.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Come on, man. We got
on.
Josh in here, man. So thanks for coming to see us today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Um,
I just appreciate y'all hold it down for the big niggas. I really
We come
appreciate
on,
y'all,
man.
Y'all appreciate,
Come on,
I appreciate
man.
you,
Give him a
man.
good shot.
Yo,
Give him a
I
good shot.
appreciate y'all.
Come on, man.
Ashay.
Come on, man.
Shay.
We got Josh
Shay
here
Jackson,
tonight,
nigga.
man. No.
All shades, nigga.
No, all shades.
All
All
shades.
shades.
No,
man.
no.
All of the shades, nigga.
All of the shades. Black,
My ex
brown,
Shay.
you know
All
what
of the
I'm
shades.
saying? All
You got
of
an
them.
ex-name Shay?
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
got no ex name Shay.
Oh,
No,
damn, okay.
but for the sake of the argument, we do.
Yeah.
For the
Shout
sake of
out
the
to
argument?
Shay.
Shout out to him.
But,
Y'all, man.
so we just be, it's a podcast we got going on here.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We just be talking shit. We not finna interview you all crazy. We don't really get into the interview vibes. Like,
But we would like for you to get into like some of the shit that you usually like talk about.
yeah, throughout the interview, you can
throughout
spread
it.
that
We're
out.
not gonna get into it directly because that's
Cool.
That's insane.
Let's start with the green pants.
Yes.
Nah,
I'm a fan.
The whole fit is very
I
sleek.
appreciate it.
Like this a date night fit.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to up my wardrobe a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, trying to, have a little bit of color
Variety,
in there. You
yeah.
know, these are, Eagles green pants.
Let's
I have
go.
Eagles
Shout out to the
green
Eagles, man.
jacket.
They undefeated,
You know,
man. Grrr, you
I
mean?
will say I'm an Eagles fan unless they're playing the Ravens.
You're a Ravens fan?
I'm a Ravens fan.
That's pretty fucking random.
That's insane.
It's what it is.
Ain't
But
you from
again,
Ain't you from Brooklyn?
yeah, man. But the Giants always disappoint me. They always
Yeah,
disappoint. They
they-
always
yeah.
disappoint us. Yep.
How much space on that minute?
Yep.
Okay, we good. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Back to you, Mr. Ravens fan.
Yeah, that's insane.
Why are you a Ravens fan?
I was a Ray Lewis fan.
Okay, I'll take that. We'll take
I was
that.
a Ray Lewis
We'll take
fan.
that.
I'll take
and I was,
Ray
And I was
Lewis.
an Ed Reed fan.
Oh, we'll take that. We'll
I
take
like
that.
Ed Reed.
If you
You
came
know?
in on your Lamar Jackson shit, we wasn't fucking.
Nah,
with
nah,
you,
nah.
That's a
nah,
little
nah,
too
nah,
soon.
nah.
That means you
Nah.
20 years old.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
nah,
means
nah,
well, his fans is like 12. They be doing
Yeah,
the
that's
gritty and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
that's very
These little
true.
young boys do.
And like from outside of Philadelphia, Baltimore like consistently had like the blackest team in the league.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Unapologetically black. Outside
yeah.
of Philadelphia, because y'all been black for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we been some niggas.
yeah,
Yo,
no, for
DC,
sure.
Chocolate City, Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
So
you
again,
feel me?
I'm always riding for the Eagles unless they're on the off chance they're playing the Ravens, which doesn't happen that
Yeah.
often.
No, they
Not
don't
at
really
all,
play
not
them
often.
too often. They
Yeah.
not in the same zone. But
This is now a Learn Lionel Sports podcast.
This is a sports podcast.
See what
with
happens when you
Josh.
get niggas in the room? We
Yeah,
talk
man.
sports.
Niggas that's
Green
drinking
pants.
wine. We gonna talk sports.
Oh, we shall.
Are you heavy into like what's your hobbies and shit? Like what's your vibe? Get to know you some more.
So I'm a huge reader. I read a
This
hell of
nigga
a lot.
shitting on us. Hold on, man.
Well,
Hold on. I read
ew.
10 pages of Sidney
Ew,
Poitier book
stop
today.
playing, man.
Wallahi.
I always
You know what I'm
read,
saying?
nigga.
Hey,
What's
bro.
Twitter? Twitter is nothing but a
But
big
text.
reading
That's true.
function.
No, listen.
That ain't nothing but
We read
reading.
everything, man.
I read all the
Articles,
time.
tweets, captions, all those things are important to read.
So you're a reader, heavy reader.
Yep.
For your whole life or just kind of recently?
Pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
My mom's, my auntie, my grandma were always very much so into me, reading consistently.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that was been a thing for a majority of my life. I stopped in college just because I was reading so much, like for school.
Yeah.
It didn't really give me any.
It wasn't
kind
the
of
same.
legend.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading.
That's wild. So wait, so like, do you break that out when you like, let's say, because you married. He's married, guys.
This nigga's married.
But when you
The
were,
ring out.
were you using it as like, I read, right? Like when you was in the talking stage, like when she started talking to you and she like, what do you like to do? Is that the first thing you say? Like,
No,
You
no,
know,
cause
you
that's
know,
corny.
read
That's
it.
kind of
is
corny.
it reading is corny?
No, reading is not
Reading's
corny.
corny, y'all.
No, it's not corny.
Reading as a
It's not
pickup line is corny.
Yeah, okay.
That's some
I
corny
get it.
shit. That's
I'm gonna run up on the street like, damn, what's the last book you read and shit?
Yo,
You know what I mean?
facts.
What they gonna say? Don't nobody read. I'm gonna
can
say
read.
Malcolm X all the time.
All about
If Shorty
Malcolm X.
asks me what I last thing I read, I'm gonna always say Malcolm X.
I be like the Alchemist.
I doubt.
Niggas be like 48 Laws of Power. There's more books to that, y'all. Trust me. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There's more books to
Think and Grow
that.
Rich.
Yes.
What's the last book you read?
Nothing.
Good.
Nothing personal by James Baldwin.
Write that down for me.
Shh, come on.
Write it down
Come
for me.
on.
I'm about to get in this nigga bag. If James Baldwin gonna get me in a suit and shit, I'm in this nigga
Yeah,
bag.
you
You know
got
what I'm
me out
saying?
here bringing wine to every event I go to.
It's just a little something, you know. I wanted to make a good first impression. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
I wanted to
good.
come
It's
correct.
good. It's
I
a
wanted,
good job.
you know, I appreciate y'all for taking the
Yeah.
time out. Cause I feel like I'm a square, right, on some G shit. I've been listen. I try
I'm
to
a
do my
square on some
homework.
G shit is crazy.
I mean, listen.
I'm a square on
Duality
some
of
G
men.
shit, yeah.
Duality of men. Duality of
Cause I
men.
listen to your podcast
Yeah.
and I really am a fan.
I appreciate
And I'm
that.
like, damn, you know, like how, like we can go there, but also I'm like, I feel like I'm low key kind of boring. So I'm like, I ain't trying to, you know, bring the YouTube count down.
No, we
You know,
straight. Yeah,
nobody's
listen, we got supporters of all walks of life, man.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes we get serious in here. Sometimes we talk about eating pussy from the back. Sometimes we talk about. I mean, it's a lot of shit.
duality,
Duality of men.
Duality of man.
We talking
Ain't nothing wrong
about
with that.
we talking about books and we talking about buttholes. you
Speaking of
mean?
duality, you identify as queer.
Yes.
Cool. Are you comfortable with talking about that? Perfect. So what? So but you married to a woman, right?
Correct. She is
Okay.
queer too.
She queer too.
Yes.
Are y'all monogamous?
Ethically non-monogamous. Consensually non-monogamous.
Okay,
yes.
cool. I was so you just confused me.
What's happening here?
I fuck with that though. I fucks with that. That's heavy because in the black community, a lot of that type of shit is taboo.
Yeah.
And a lot of and doing this podcast and talking to people, I've learned so many relationship styles
Yes.
that I never even knew about. Or if I heard it, I was just like, like a nigga, like, oh, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
But as far as like monogamy and polyamory and open and all type of shit like that, I'm more open to exploring different styles of relationship at this point.
It's hard, right? I appreciate it because, again, I think a lot of us, we sometimes think that we have to be everything for our partner when it's not possible, and we burn ourselves out. And then it's always the idea of, well, I'm not doing enough, or what does this person have that I don't? And this jealousy, and there can be resentment. And, that just breeds disconnection, you know. And so, I think a lot of us have been in non-monogamous relationships that we didn't know about,
Yes.
right? So
AKA
you got cheated on, or you cheated, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the thing that happens, and I think that's something that, again, it is difficult, it's challenging, it requires a lot of conversation, a lot of communication, and sometimes, right? Sometimes the moment requires for us to maybe close the relationship, so we can work on building this foundation, or consistently building this foundation. So I'm not going to say it's for everybody. I don't think that it is for everybody.
Right.
I don't think people should be forced to try it if it's not something they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think like compulsory or coerced anything is healthy.
Correct.
So I think the beauty of this is I'm able to see my partner for a whole person who has needs and wants and desires that include me, and
Something
sometimes
that you can't fulfill.
something I can't fulfill, right?
Right.
And it's important for us to have that conversation around, like, well, what do you need? What do I need? What are your non-negotiables? What are your boundaries? And it's a lot, right? It ain't all sunshine and rainbows, but I'm really thankful that this is a conversation that we can lean into rather than just run away from.
Where did you find this unicorn at?
Upstate New York.
Okay, cool. We need to go to upstate New York.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
What the fuck was you
doing?
doing in upstate? But my fault. Go
No,
ahead.
that's question number one.
So I went to school. I went to UMass for college.
I went to school in New England.
Big UMass?
I went to school in New England
Where'd you
too.
go?
Champlain, Vermont,
Oh
Burlington.
shit!
Hey, come on, New England
know,
boys. You hear me?
UMass?
Northeast niggas. You heard me?
These niggas,
Fuck
man.
wrong with
What's that?
niggas.
What's happening here?
Northeast United
What are y'all
States,
talking about? What are y'all excited
Massachusetts.
It's
Champlain is in Vermont.
There's only like 7 of us.
That's
up
in
there.
Vermont.
There's like 7 black
Northeast.
men.
Yes,
There's like
yes.
7 black men in
Yeah,
New
what's
England.
the-
You know,
yeah.
when you find somebody, you have to
You gotta
Exactly.
connect to it.
Camaraderie.
So, right. So I was at UMass for 5.5 years. In 2019, I was like, yo, I cannot be here anymore. So I kind of just threw darts on a map. So like I was going to go to Arizona. I was going to go to North Carolina, but then I ended up getting a job in Albany, New York.
Okay.
And we met pretty soon after me moving. We were both in different relationships at the time, but we ended up just developing a serious friendship. And once our relationships ended,
Fizzled out.
yeah, well, not even fizzled out. Like them shits kind of blew up. Like, you know, it was bad. No, for another podcast. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, just like really being able to lean into each other and say, like, look, this is not a rebound, this is not a booty call, but more so of I just see you needing a friend right now, and I know I need a friend. So that's we were friends first before we started anything.
Right.
You know,
which is important point that I speak about often is being friends with your partner first, which is a mistake that I made in the past by not doing that.
Yeah.
So now I'm always looking for, like, you know, friendships. I don't know how long the friendship gonna last, maybe 70, 75 years before I say, I'm ready. But you know, I feel like the friendship aspect is important.
Yeah.
What the fuck else was it to do up in upstate New York anyway? You was good. You had time.
Yeah, there wasn't else to do. And I moved like 6 months after I moved, the pandemic hit. So like there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was very much so you got a lot of time to think and a lot of time to talk.
Yeah, a whole lot of time.
You know?
Go ahead.
I was about to say, so like you from like Brooklyn,
Yes.
right? So you already know that whole area is they want, like, I'm from Philly, right? So like I'm gonna just say, since we started this podcast, we'll talk about a topic, and then I'll see niggas that I grew up with in the comment section like, yo, y'all on some shit, and we like, dog, like we talking like our regular talk. Like, how was it growing up in Brooklyn and then being able to go like, nah, this is who I am as a person. Like, this is where I'm at.
It was cool because, again, my mom made sure that I didn't like run behind anybody. So she was very much so like, yo, like, I want you to be your own person.
You a leader.
I want you to be, again, like a leader, not a follower, and just more so, you know, live in your truth. And of course, you know, Black moms, Black parents, you know, we still got some work to do in our community.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of learning.
You know what I mean? Not to say that, you know, Black people are more homophobic or transphobic than anybody else, because we know that's not true.
Right.
And there's still some things we got to work on. So it took time for moms to come around. There's some things that she still don't understand, and kind of knowing where like her ceiling is for conversations.
Right.
But like growing up in Brooklyn, it was beautiful. It was so like I went between Brooklyn and Long Island growing up, because my dad lived in Long Island, my mom lived in Brooklyn. So it was just being able to have those experiences of like, you know, taking the cheese bus to school.
You had to go on a ferry?
You got on a cheese bus?
Yeah. In Long Island, and then, you know, having to take the train and a bus to go to school in Brooklyn, right? So having those different experiences gave me a great appreciation for like how everybody's living.
You ever got into a fight on the cheese bus? Them seats are small. I mean,
it's been I got into a couple fights on the yellow bus, bro.
You ever got
I took that shit for 8 years.
No.
Yeah. In middle school, I got in like one fight on the cheese bus.
What happened?
You was swinging on niggas. He a bouncer, nigga.
Pussy. My name is Josh. Dickhead. Stop playing with me.
You know a Black nigga named Josh got a fight for himself.
He got hands.
Yo,
for sure.
Yo, thankfully I didn't get into many fights growing up.
Okay,
I got in, like,
that's good.
Can you fight?
Of course.
All right, cool.
Copy.
Long as you know that you got it in your hand. I don't know if I can fight still, but don't try me though.
Yeah,
because I go into panic mode. Don't try me. I'm gonna start doing dumb shit.
I'm gonna defend myself.
Real rat.
Yeah, man.
So, speaking on, you know, the Black community and shit like that, because Lionel hopped deep in his journalism bag, so I'm just gonna follow.
Yeah, we rocking.
Because bro hopped in his journalism bag heavy.
Yeah.
But real quick on the topic of you being queer, you was dating niggas and women.
Yeah.
Still.
Not anymore.
Right.
Okay.
But what was
it's not for a lack of want. It's just like I don't have the time.
Yeah. What's the difference though? Like your biggest, I guess everybody's different, but what's the general difference between dating men and dating women?
Well, men suck. So.
We do suck, y'all.
Hey,
you know, let's just you start there. You know
tell
what I mean?
all the time.
You know what I mean? It's more so like, yeah, like you realize like, you know, I'm very much so masculine, and like dating other like masculine brothers, it's like, yeah, you know, like
not no white ones though, right? I'm just I gotta check, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
I gotta check. There's a line you don't cross on this couch.
No, we don't cross. We did not cross that line.
There we go.
No, thank you very much.
There we go.
I appreciate you for asking.
Well, I asked everybody. I say, was they white? I gotta check.
No.
Because I gotta think, if a shorty you gonna cheat with me, right?
Just don't let it be
if
white.
her nigga Black,
Don't let it be white?
I'm not gonna let her. No, if a shorty cheat with me, if her nigga black, I'm not gonna let her cheat with me.
Wait, say it one more time.
If a shorty gonna cheat on her nigga, right?
Right.
With me, I'm the cheatee.
Okay.
If her nigga black, I'm not gonna fuck her. Cause I support black love. You know what I'm saying? But if he white, she can fuck me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If he white,
wait a minute. So you telling me,
right?
If he black,
I'm gonna let it go.
You'll let it go.
You're
I'm gonna say, don't you got a boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? Don't you got? Yeah.
Have you done this in the past?
Here's the thing.
Shout out to this nigga, man, because I'll be like, what's up, baby?
You grow, your power of control grows as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm just worth it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the best, but I try.
I love it.
But from today on out, if your boyfriend is black, I'm not letting you cheat on him with
So
me.
from today on out.
From right now, this very second.
moment.
So we're making a solemn vow. From today on out.
How beautiful is she?
Shit, not me. I'll be like, what's up, baby? What you talking about?
how bad is she?
But
though?
I appreciate the honesty on both sides.
He's lying.
No,
This
come on
nigga
now.
is lying.
How
There's
fat is
no
her ass though?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just
bro.
saying, if her ass fat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What boyfriend?
that's what I'm saying.
Let's get it. Let's go.
You know?
I'm sorry.
No. This is duality of
Duality
man,
of nigga,
right?
of nigga,
That's
yeah.
gonna be the theme of this episode. Duality of man.
Duality of man.
You know?
I like that.
Yes. That's the title.
Duality.
It
Of
might
right.
be. We
like
make
that.
potential titles all fucking
I
episodes.
dig it. I love
might
it.
say
Yeah.
something
I love it.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you said niggas suck and women don't.
Well, I mean, no, everybody sucks. You know, but like, you know,
Right.
again, as people who have been socialized as men to just take and conquer everything, there's a particular way of moving, a way of being that's like, y'all just not pleasant to be around, right?
Yeah.
And I've met some femmes, I met some non-binary folks who are also not pleasant to be around, but the majority of times, like, yo, y'all not pleasant to be. We're not pleasant to be around a lot of times,
Right.
you know, queer and heterosexual. So
Everybody sucks. Sometimes everybody in different walks of life sucks.
no, that's
yeah.
real. It just depends on like, yo, like I realize like the amount of suckiness that comes along with like having to like move through your masculinity and let
Right.
go of a lot of like, you know, really traditional arcane stuff. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
And that's a lot. That's a lot to ask somebody to put up with if you're not actively working on your shit.
Right.
You know?
I was talking to Els on the way here, and I was telling her about like how just hard it is to just find somebody who don't get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Like it's really crazy.
I know. I thought you was getting real deep with this.
No, I'm just saying like it's bro, like
feel you.
it's so tough, like cause you'll be rocking with somebody for like a couple months. And y'all talking and you dating and you filling them out. And then they do some dumb shit and then you like.
Or if I can ask a follow-up question?
Yeah, what's up?
So not a follow-up question, but can I ask a question? What is like the qualification of dumb shit for you?
I'll tell you what he about to say.
What's the line?
I'll
What's the
give you the
line?
line. When women want clarification, niggas suck, y'all.
No,
Niggas suck. We suck, y'all. So I'm gonna keep it a bean. For all niggas on planet Earth, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this beating for all of us. Sometimes when a shorty want clarification from me on what we are, etc. and all that, I get a little iffy because I'm like, I don't even really know what we want. Sometimes I don't know what I want, but you feel me? But sometimes when that question comes across, I'm like,
is
that plague?
Is that the dumb shit?
That's one of the dumb shit.
Hey man, so listen.
We here. We edit anything that we don't like. We can edit out.
No, we edit
shit, John.
John, let me tell you something. We don't edit out.
We don't edit shit on this motherfucker.
I've been in trouble on this podcast a million times.
Unless you hit us up later, like, hey, listen, I was a few
drinks in.
Nah, I'm fine.
We gonna talk our shit, but we gonna edit it.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at all.
Here.
But even to the point about clarification, right? Because again, I'm not speaking from a wholly different perspective. I've definitely been someone who is evading conversation and trying to like divert.
What's your best way to like get up out of a serious? You like serious talks? You look like you like serious talks.
I do.
He wore a fucking suit here. He is a serious talk.
He is a serious talk. He came in here.
That's serious.
He's like, I'm like, this nigga's about to serve us. Like, get ready.
Again, right? But when I was younger, that wasn't it. I was trying to be like,
how old is this nigga? How old are you?
I'm 27. What's wrong with y'all?
This nigga is
where you going,
I'm out of here.
Come out of here, man. This nigga was 41.
No.
Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, bro.
Not young boy.
Hey, young
40,
blood.
gang.
Hey, young blood. Come here. Hey, you all right?
Chill.
No. No, but no, on some serious shit though, on a topic of communication, which I think is important. And this is the part of the podcast people don't listen to. They see a clip of me saying I hate it, and then they go, "Well, these guys suck." But this is the serious conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes the communication or serious conversation kind of makes me go like I kind of feel like a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'll have a shorty bring up a conversation with me, right? And I'll start doing dumb shit with my hands, right? Because this is how I express myself. Yeah. So. I've been in therapy for about 2 months now, so we working on that. But
I love that.
When you want to communicate, sometimes when you communicate with somebody what you actually want, and they act like you did not do that in the first place, aka you tell somebody, "Hey, I'm not looking for something serious right now."
Yeah.
And then a month later, it comes back up, which is okay because we can reevaluate what we both want.
Of course.
But I thought that I said, because sometimes it's even hard for me to be super transparent. Yeah. But I said I'm not looking for nothing serious.
Right.
What we got going on is perfect for me. Mm-hmm. But we can reevaluate the conversation, but I still haven't changed my answer, which can in tune make us look like an asshole. Like, hey, I'm not,
it can look bad.
Right.
Because the thing is, we had a general conversation in the beginning. Now, whether the fact that you fell harder or I fell harder, whatever, like, now we have to create this brand new conversation. And now we talking about something. Well, where do we go now? It's like, well, I mean, I was fine with it. I
just said it.
Yeah. But then, I don't know, like, you just can't control how much
somebody start to like you. Yeah.
You just can't control it.
Absolutely. You can't control that. You can't control how much you're going to like somebody else. But to your point, you said having a general conversation, we need to have specific conversations to what's going on between you and I. Like, this is a new thing between you and I we have going on. What are the parameters? What are the boundaries? Because, again, it's hard to do that because we don't do communication well just as people. Like that's not something that we have been, taught about in school. We don't, we don't teach like nonviolent
I'm a communication major, and I still don't.
Right. So like we don't give young people the skills to like really have communication to not only identify their emotions, but also communicate their emotions in a way that is, identifiable, understandable to the person that they're communicating to.
Right.
Yeah. So like, I'm not surprised, and also, as I've gotten older, I'm trying to kick this can down the road, acting as if it's going to go away, and it's not going away. And now I'm invading. Now this person is
the can gets bigger.
The can gets bigger.
The can is a keg now.
The can is a keg now, right?
Yeah.
Right. I could drink a can. I can't drink a keg. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like we could have had this conversation with very specific answers a couple of months ago, but that requires me leaning in to say like, yo, like as you said, to go back to our conversation a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago. I'm not looking for a relationship. Right. And if that's your truth, if that's the truth of the matter, that's the truth of the matter.
Right.
Right? Now this person's going to feel however they need to feel. You can't control that. But if you're being steadfast and truthful in what you need and what you want, then at least you can't say you didn't know, and at least you can't say that I lied to you.
Steadfast just brought me back to church, though.
Steadfast was
because you said steadfast, and I felt like I was back in Baptist church. I fuck with that.
I appreciate you, man.
Steadfast and moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Got to give me a rag, sweating like a Baptist minister.
Sometimes people can translate communication as an attack, and I know I've been on both ends of that. What's something that has two ends? Both ends of that coin. There you go. So I've been on both ends of that. So like sometimes people look at communication as an attack, including myself sometimes. Yeah. But you got to translate it in your head. Like, listen, sometimes people do be motherfucking attacking, but a lot of the times people just want to talk, and it feels like that because that's how people was raised. I was talking to somebody who dating somebody who parents was real attackish. Real like. Always on their ass about something, and I was just like, I used to be like, yo, I'm not your parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm with you. I'm not against you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's a hard cycle to break down too, especially within myself, trying to be like, now that I'm older, I'm 29, and I'll be trying to dive into them deep conversations, man. As uncomfortable as they be, try to have the conversations, and I'm not perfect. I'm just saying try at least to have them.
No, that's true, and it's like what you just said, right? A lot of us don't have those models where we can lean into to say like. As you said, like whenever somebody is having an argument, even to that point,
right? It's
always me versus you, and not you and I versus the issue.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey,
and like that's
hold the fight. Let that breathe. Let that breathe real quick. All right, there we go.
My partner told me
crazy.
That.
That's a good job.
My partner told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Say it one more time.
So like, it's not you versus me. It's us versus the issue.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Jump that bitch. Jump the issue.
Jump that
motherfucker.
That's when she come to me with a serious topic, I'm gonna be like, listen,
let's jump that bitch.
It's not me and you right now talking about this. It's us going
versus
against
the issue.
What you mean?
Come on,
Next
But
level.
if we actually,
Let's go
do
jump
that
next
shit.
level real quick. What's the next
All
level?
right.
She like, what's the next level with us? I'm like, let's go beat next level the fuck up.
Real rant.
That's what we should
You know
be
what I'm
doing.
saying? No bullshit though.
No, I'm rocking with it though.
Josh,
Yes, sir.
is your head trash?
I had no complaints about it yet.
Cool.
Come
I
on.
think I have this theory where nobody has said ever admitted to giving trash head before.
Women not gonna tell men though.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're gonna tell men. You think so?
I think so.
You think they'll tell us?
Yeah.
So then we've been doing good. Everybody on this couch is good.
Listen, like I said, I haven't had any complaints yet. Not to say that those complaints have been voiced to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't. Maybe there are.
Don't tell your group chat.
You-
Don't run around and tell your group chat about
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Tell me to
But
my
you,
face.
listen, we all do it. We all have those moments.
Right.
People we can confide in.
Yeah. Or
Tell me
people-
my head is
Yeah.
trash before you go to the group message.
Please tell me.
Communicate
Please
that
just
with me
tell
via bedroom so I
Hey.
can fix that. So when you really go back to the group message, say, "Oh no, this nigga didn't improve." You know what I'm saying?
I'm also just really appreciative that we're all just giving head in this moment. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
thank
Oh,
you.
for sure.
Absolutely.
No, because again, like we know
Yeah.
this is not common sense. This is not
Yes.
Oh,
standard,
yeah.
right? Listen to certain podcasts, not this
Right,
podcast,
right.
but
This one.
you know, that's
people
it's a
holding
lot-
on to
it's a
head?
lot
Oh, we
of
some
stuff.
head
Oh, yeah.
givers.
I'm
Don't
a
hold
head
out on
giver.
head.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'm eating some clitoris up.
Head
You know what I'm
come
saying?
first.
That's
So
it.
wait, all right. So like, how you get the car started? Do you just go head first, or do you? What's your tactic? Like, how do you light candles? You look like candle lighting.
Yeah, you
know, you look like you get into it.
It's
You
gotta
got
be,
the wine.
it's gotta be a full sensory experience.
Okay.
It's gotta be a full
So
sensory.
I was right now eating the clitoris up. I'm sorry. I was trying to get that. I was trying to sneak that on the side.
Yeah.
Is
Like,
that-
what the
Sorry,
fuck?
but go ahead. My fault. My
I'm
fault.
trying to figure out this man's foreplay situation, and you over here like, type up eating the clitoris from the side. Damn it! It's a text message or something.
So Josh started two types of cars before. Is there differences of starting both of those cars?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from anatomically, yes, but more
Right.
so like
Emotionally, is it the same type vibe?
not even emotionally.
For
more
y'all
so-
who can't translate that, we talking about dicks and vaginas. You know
more
what I'm
so,
saying?
but again, more so, right? Like, are you listening to this person? Are you asking this person what they want, what feels good?
Right.
Like, just start from there, right?
Yeah.
Yo, like maybe not just jump head first into penetrative sex.
No pun
That's just
intended.
That's insane.
that's just a rule. That's just a good
Yeah.
rule to follow.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
maybe like take some time to like ask this person, does this feel good?
Yeah.
Is this okay? Would you want more of this? Would you want more of that? So yeah.
Do
So
you
that-
stroke? Do you stroke your dick in front of your partner, just kind of vibing? Because that's a part of my foreplay. Like I like to mutually masturbate before we get into penetrative sex.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, I like to stand there and I'll grab my dick and she'll be like, stroke that for me, daddy. Ooh, and I'm stroking it. I'm like, play with that pussy for me right now. And then we just both I'm getting hard as a motherfucker. She getting wet as a motherfucker. Then I slide up in there. I was like, I kind of stand over her.
I'd be more focused on my partner. Like
Yeah.
my
Okay.
shorty. Like I'd be more focused on like how I'm gonna please her, like what she might like, whatever. But I was talking about like even before that, like do he like candles? Do you play music? Like how you get into it like that?
Again, full sensory experience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like again, I ain't rushing nowhere. Hopefully you ain't rushing nowhere. So let's take our time.
Yeah, we grown. We got houses. We don't got to rush.
You know
no
what I
more.
mean?
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yo,
Some women like to see you masturbate though. That's why I put
That's
that point
also
out. Like they're like, pull your pants down, stroke your dick, and I'm just like,
so y'all,
all right, like,
y'all use toys?
I do. Recently,
yeah.
I just got a cock ring
Okay.
maybe 2 months ago, and then I recently experienced a toy Shorty brought out and put it on my shit, and like a masturbation toy.
How's that?
It's amazing, and to the
Okay.
point where I wanted to take it with me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted
Her
to.
toy? You wanted to take
I
her
wanted to take her
toy
toy
with
out
you?
with me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wanted that.
No,
home
that's
to my
real.
house,
That's
you know what I'm
real
saying?
You should
You know what I
take
mean? But I
Don't,
did it.
don't.
I would have taken it. I would've
No,
taken it.
because
I'd be like,
my
it's
dumb
cool.
ass gonna forget it when I go over there.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
true,
like,
that's
damn, where's it? But no,
You saw best like your house.
I did have a shorty test her toys out on me before.
Okay.
She had a line of toys. If you watching this, you was cool. You a great woman, but she was testing them out on me and shit like that.
Her toys that she made herself. It was.
No, she didn't make them. She's about to start selling them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if she handmade some toys, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean they.
Yeah.
Hey,
But no, she would test them out on me and shit like that. I think I talked about it before, but she tested them out on me. That was my first time experiencing it. It was solid. The electrical ones, not the ones for me.
Okay.
But the manual Regular Jones go crazy. The manual, the electrics don't simulate pussy for me. It just don't.
I mean,
it was spinning and shit. Pussy don't spin. You know what I'm saying?
I would like for it to.
No, it was uncomfortable. Your dick is not supposed to
make
do that.
That pussy spin.
Make that pussy spin.
For sure.
Write that down.
Duality of man.
Real
Duality of man. Mechanical
like,
and manual, yeah.
I feel like niggas need to be more open to toys in the bedroom.
Yes.
You are limiting your sexual palate by being, closed-minded. Like, I'm not. Just, nigga, enjoy yourself. Niggas be scared to have a good orgasm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Have a good orgasm.
What y'all thinking niggas who take their partner's toys or like hide the charges and stuff?
Hide the charges?
You heard that shit? You heard that?
I've heard niggas hating on the roads. Like, that's their number one hater.
Yeah.
They be like, whenever a nigga say like, yo, fuck my ops, that's they op, for real. Not to me, though. I be like, that's my.
I fuck with my ops.
We twinning them.
Come
together. Yeah, that's
but we are a little
we
bit.
We are compatriots.
We are together.
Compadres.
But when
you.
With you. And if the issue, your clitoris, your orgasm is the issue we have to conquer.
We got to conquer
so
that together.
me and the rose have came together to get that done.
You, the rose, and the person.
The person came together.
Yes.
Yeah, we here with it. The issue is here.
And we got that.
Getting straight to it. You know what I'm saying? But I recently got into like playing with her toy on her too, which is pretty dope. But I be fucking up the placement of the shit sometimes, and I found myself getting discouraged, and I go, "Hey, take control over it again," trying to say it's sexy.
Oh,
because I'm like,
I don't know what I'm doing. Go ahead.
Because when you start strong. I'm like, "Oh, it's right there on the clitoris, it's sucking the clit," but my hand get to falling because I'm, it's. You know what I mean?
It's enjoyable.
I'm like, okay, take that.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when like I'm having sex. Or I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but it's definitely like discouraging. When I'm having sex and like let's say I'm like rubbing the clitoris or whatever while I'm like hitting it from the back and I'm like rubbing her clitoris and she like moved my hand to the right spot. I'm like, did I
Did you off?
Did I
off
do
the whole
something
time?
wrong here? Like was I da da da? But I
fine.
mean, it changes, I guess, but
that's
definitely
fine.
made me feel like
I'm glad.
Am I losing a step here?
I mean, no.
Here we go.
Nothing is perfect all the time. Right?
Yeah.
Except for my mother, she's perfect all the time.
Absolutely.
Back to sex conversations.
That was a hard pivot.
Yeah,
God,
that was a very hard pivot. Mama, I'm sorry. Mama.
Oh. Mother, you're watching this, please. I'm sorry. Okay. But no, I don't know. I don't know if you took offense to that, but I'm glad this person is saying, no, don't fuck me like that. Fuck me like this. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. It's okay.
I mean, I do it when when my dick is getting sucked wrong. I communicate it in a way where I'm just like I'm trying to be as nice as possible.
But I think a lot of niggas don't do that. A lot of niggas don't really talk about what feels good and what doesn't.
What is your nice? What do you mean? How do you?
Because
do it?
like
What's
sometimes,
your nice way?
So I'll tell you this, right? Sometimes the shit the shit actually hurts.
Yes.
Like I done had shorties trying to do all this weird shit on my dick, and it hurt a little bit. So I communicated in a way where she doing something that I like. I say keep it there, stay right there with it. Like don't the same way they tell us keep it there. I say stay right there with it. Or I literally grab your head and gently guide it to where we rocking at. Because if you doing all this extra shit, like I do like getting my tip played with, the penis tip.
Yeah.
But I don't like it all intense and hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my dick is fragile. Like my dick is fragile. Sensitive. So I had a shorty focusing on the head of my shit, which was cool for a little bit.
Yep.
But she was sucking it all aggressively after a while. And I lifted her off me. I said, you mean I lifted and I looked at her and I just kissed her. And I put her back on my dick and I just guided it up and down. Just keep it simple at that point. Just if you fucking up, just keep it simple.
Okay.
Same way, you guide me the same way. Like
did you tell her? Like in very uncertain terms?
Yeah.
Very certain terms?
No, so after we talk about having after sex reviews on this podcast.
Okay.
So I'm a dickhead, so I joke. I'd be like, you was sucking the shit out the tip. That joint hurt a little bit. And he'd be like, oh, my bad. Like, it just, you gotta make it like, cause it's not really that serious. Like,
sex should be playful.
I've literally laughed during sex, like we talked about before. I've laughed during sex. Like, sometimes it's funny. Like, I clacked teeth with my ex before, and we laughed. It hurt it.
Yeah.
And we just kept on fucking, like, you know what I mean? But
sex should be joyful. And
it should be joyful for everybody. Real shit.
And also, I think, as just a rule, a lot of people, men especially, or people with penises, like we do need to take more ownership of like saying like, yeah, this hurts, or this doesn't feel good, or this does feel good. Let's do more of that.
Sometimes we just, a lot of niggas is just excited to be having pussy in the first place, right?
Yeah.
So as a young
just
nigga, you think like, when you a young nigga, you like, oh my gosh, I'm getting some pussy. So you taking whatever head come with the pussy. But as you get a little older, I know me personally, I'm like, hey man, like, let's switch that out. Cause I've been instructed via while eating pussy or while doing something. So I give the same back. Hey, like I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
Like it ain't. I'm not like get the fuck off my dick. I'm just like, hey.
Yeah.
You know.
I was talking to this one shorty and she was saying like I feel like the older she gets, the more hornier she is.
I can believe that for real.
And I think there's truth to that. But also like I think the older I get with sex, the more I want to enjoy every single time I have it. Yeah. So like I'm definitely like, if I like come across like if I'm watching a porno, you mean, and Twitter. I see something on Twitter, I'm like, I'm trying to hit that move next time. Like, I mean, listen, it's a short life we live in here. Like, if I gotta pick this shorty up on my head and we doing spins, and if I want the pussy to, what was we talking about? Spins. If the pussy going spin,
make it spin.
I want it to spin. You mean?
She doing the helicopter on your shit,
yeah. Something's going wrong. It's an error going on up there, like 404 error.
Oh man.
But no, like real shit though, like. A lot of times, like, niggas, like, we had a toy conversation and niggas that comment on some weird shit, or even, like, my own niggas sometimes just, like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think niggas get more open as we get open. Because I know me personally, in my friend group, like, what you calling them? Like, I put some shit in the group chat, like, I just got my ass ate. Now, you know, they come out the woodworks. Yo, that shit do be popping. It's like, when you got your ass ate?
Yeah,
like,
why you ain't
let's talk about this shit now.
Niggas gotta stop denying getting their ass ate, man.
Listen,
we ain't judging you. If you got your ass ate, welcome to the club. You feel what I'm saying?
We're not judging you.
I'm on the front lines now. You feel me? I'm carrying the flag for the niggas getting their ass ate. You feel what I'm saying?
Not the flag.
You know I'm carrying the fucking flag. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, it's
it ain't happened yet. I'm waiting, man.
It's all right. Take your time.
Hey, bro, my brother, it's a pleasure.
I need the right tongue to breach my butthole.
It's a pleasure.
I need the right tongue.
It's a pleasure.
It gotta be the right one.
You had the right tongue.
Take your time.
You let it pass. Yes, you did.
It's all right. Take your time with it.
Thank you, Josh.
When you feel comfortable, it's okay. Ain't no rush.
Ain't no rush.
Thank you.
Ain't no rush.
I appreciate it.
Take your time with it.
I just need two niggas.
Larry said, nigga, you had the right tongue. You's a dickhead. You let it pass.
Yeah, he had a bad tongue too. She was ready to get up in there.
Take your time.
Who you talking about now?
It's all right. Take your time with it. It's all right. Take your time.
Yes, nigga, that would have been a perfect tongue. All right, so put them legs in the air and get that whole touch, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time with it. It's all right. Have a conversation. If it feels good.
No, listen, just take a deep breath.
It's okay.
Take a deep breath.
It's all right.
And open that hole up. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right. Take your time. Take your time with it. It's all right.
I'm telling you, it's a pleasure so deep, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, when she get up in it.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying?
He is reminiscing.
I'm reminiscing, man. That shit felt good.
Oh, you was like, do you like it? Have you ever gotten your ass ate?
No.
I mean, you shook his hand.
I'm really proud of him.
Josh ain't really got that. I'm the only nigga on this house got his ass ate. Get the fuck out of here. I was lying, nigga.
Josh shook your hand like y'all was both
I was lying, nigga.
Like
It's
y'all
a
was
lie.
Rocking.
It's a lie, gang.
I haven't
It's
yet.
a lie.
Nah.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
It's like no.
But I appreciate you for doing this.
No,
I appreciate you for doing so.
I encourage y'all to get that done.
But I am proud of you.
Listen,
No. I want to be proud of you. So when you text me, when you get your immediately after you put your legs back down, send a text. It happened. We gonna know.
All right.
Cause I just got that booty hole leg.
Check mark emoji.
I'll be back next time.
Yeah, and spin back. Spin a check mark emoji.
Yeah,
send a red O. Send a red O emoji. And just got 8, nigga. 8. Listen, I figure I'll be so like let me get my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my time to get back. I'm gonna get back here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
That's what's up.
Real rap. But no, niggas be frauding though. Niggas be frauding. I don't understand why. But I'm never gonna get up on here and lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
I think I was kind of close to getting a threesome recently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not speak timestamps, right, Steven?
What do you mean?
I can't speak yet.
At some
point in my life, right. I could have possibly had a threesome.
Possibly soon.
Never had one yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had two times where the next day or the whatever time after, the other John was like, why you ain't bring so and so back, or I liked so and so, and it's just like I don't know. I'm not gonna initiate that.
You can't just you gotta ease into that conversation.
Yeah.
You just do that.
I grab them both by the shoulders. What y'all both doing tonight? You know what I'm
what
saying?
we
Like,
doing
tonight?
as a nigga, you gotta chill on that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You ever had a threesome?
No.
Orgy. Been to a sex party?
Yes.
Was it fun?
It was.
What'd you do there?
I was mainly observing.
I observed too at the one.
I was there, but I was there with.
Wait, hold on. You were voyeuring.
Technically,
right?
Because I actually was there for work.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We can pivot to this other conversation.
Let's do it.
Okay,
So
okay.
I was with a good friend of mine. She was performing. She's a burlesque performer.
Okay.
And she was like, "Yeah, I would really appreciate if you come with me and just have
Safety
like a more
vibes.
safety vibes,
I
right?"
heard you.
I was like, "Cool, no problem." No problem at all. Tap back into them bouncer days and shit like that.
Yeah, put your
So
chest up and shit. Nigga,
Yeah,
boy,
so it, but
Come on,
but
swole Josh.
but you know what I'm saying?
Building.
But again, right? I think that's the point, right? I was with mainly like black. Well, first of all, the organization who was doing so I can't remember the name of it right now, but like black, queer, women led. So it was like we have rules. These are the rules. If somebody feels uncomfortable, you stop. If not, you're gonna leave. So it's very much so like by the book. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah, I like
From what
that
I see
about
was,
sex parties.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From what I saw was beautiful, and
Right.
everybody was enjoying themselves and receiving their pleasure in a consensual, safe manner. And it was very much so like, yo, like if somebody tells you to stop looking at them, stop looking at them.
Stop looking
you know
at
what I
them,
mean?
yeah.
It was very much so in a confined, regulated
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Those are actually some of the. From what I've heard, I've only been to one, but from what I've heard in my small experience, those are some of the most safe environments. To be honest,
Yo.
Yes.
very safe,
Like-
very
Mm-hmm.
very consensual, heavy. Hey, are you playing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's how shit should really be.
It should be like that.
Nasty looks and nothing like that. Like,
Well, we were out of
you
uniform.
going to a regular, huh?
I said me and you was out of uniform, but
Well,
we
yeah,
rocking.
but we did. But even so, they didn't look at us
Yeah,
crazy.
right.
They didn't look
Heard
at us crazy. Like I felt more. That was more secure than a regular party. You go to a regular party, niggas be looking at you like
Anything,
nigga,
guy.
what the fuck
Yeah.
I do? Like I ain't
Yep.
do. But you
That's
go to a
'cause
sex
niggas-
party, niggas just be like, they be like, oh, this is a safe space. Just make sure everything is, whatever. Like it was a lot more. I don't know. It just felt more like communal.
Yes.
Right, because
I love
everybody,
that.
It was cool.
everybody's
very
happy when they
communal.
fucking. Like, you know,
Yeah.
when it's because a play party, a sex party, a play party is like going to the club, but you can fuck there. If you vibe with somebody, you can fuck. Like, at the
Yeah.
club is like, oh, like,
It's tense.
we vibing, but we really can't do nothing here.
Yeah.
And then you don't know if I want to. I don't. From a woman's perspective, I don't know if I want to go home with this nigga. Niggas be crazy.
Yeah.
But at the party, you like
she's unsafe. I don't know what the fuck going on here.
there. You like
Yeah.
we're here for the same type time. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Exactly.
that's a good job.
Controlled, regulated environment. People looking out for you. It's a good thing.
Are you dominant or submissive?
More dominant.
Right. Dominant, and are you like are you a smacker?
No.
Have you been smacked?
Yeah, I ain't like it.
Me either.
What
I
the
don't like
fuck?
that. I don't like that.
I
What?
ain't like that shit.
You ain't like that shit?
Nah.
I said
How
that
did?
like,
How were you smacked?
Like, she kind of grazed me, but like the way she hit my beard, so it didn't hurt that bad.
Okay.
But I'm like, don't do that.
It's a
shit no more.
cushion. Oh, you showed her. Oh, you
Don't,
said
don't
it.
do that shit no more.
You said it in the moment. Or
Yeah,
afterwards?
no, but that's my look. I'm very much so. We will stop. I will stop mid whatever we
Yeah,
doing. Like,
no.
don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
Like, I really need us to know. We need to be on a very
let's,
straight
uh,
line.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like when I pulled Shorty wig and she said,
you want a wig?
"Yeah, man."
Yeah, don't do that.
I didn't know, man, but
Yeah.
I learned in the act. I was
Don't
like
do that
this. I was hitting it from the back. Boom. I said,
listen.
"Psh." She said, "Don't do that."
Don't
I was
do that.
like,
Don't do that.
And I was like,
Sorry,
don't do
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
my bad.
You just got to bounce
Yeah.
with it like.
You got shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright,
I
okay.
didn't mean to do that
Nah,
anyway.
you right.
Yeah, bro.
You right.
But the
Finger slip.
braids are for the pulling. They love the braid pull. As soon as she threw them braids in her hair, it was pull my hair.
Were
I was
they freshly done?
Freshly done.
Oh,
I know it hurt a little
I
bit,
know
but they
it
like
probably
that shit.
hurt.
I know that shit hurt.
Yeah,
This
that
is
shit
at the
hurt.
top. Damn.
Yeah.
I waited. Is it crazy that I waited? A shorty that I know at some point in time when I did have sex at some
Point in time, yeah. We can't say timestamps here, Josh.
But at some point she had just got her braids done, so instead of grabbing them, I just
her
grabbed the
neck?
neck.
Yeah.
And then the second time I grabbed the braids.
See,
She was alright with
see
it.
my hand, my arm. Listen, I didn't. If I ever had sex in life, I done had sex with taller women.
Yep.
And I couldn't really get all the way to the neck comfortably. Like I got there.
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a comfortable grab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gotta go for the hair.
Okay.
You feel me? Because if you my height,
excuses,
I gotta get.
He making excuses.
Because first, hold on. I got a belly. The belly sit on the back, right?
It ain't even protruding.
I got a little bit of belly.
When your gut not even protruding like that, bro. You got to find another lie.
When you a fat nigga, you put your belly on the back while you hitting it from the back, right?
Okay.
You grab the neck. My belly was stop me a little bit. You feel me?
Okay.
I had to get up in there. I couldn't grab.
He trying to find a reason. He lying.
I'm not lying, bro. I
You
swear.
are.
I promise. Left hand to God.
He's a lie.
Left hand to God.
Come on, man. Come on now. But no, like when I throw my belly on the back, that'd be a vibe because I feel the belly. It's kind of like a rester.
Okay.
My belly finally get to chill while my lower body do the work. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
So it just kind of sit there. Also, my belly work because when I'm in missionary, I can lay flat, and as I'm fucking, my belly can rub the clitoris too, and I focus it on it. Yeah,
it's
no, it's natural. It's natural.
I never thought about it.
Lay flat on that
It's
pussy.
a lot of power in the gut.
Yeah,
right,
that's what I'm
right
saying.
in the gut.
Yeah,
Lay
bro.
on that,
There's
and
no
that while you
power
going
in
up,
there.
that motherfucker be like.
That's fair because it is big nigga season. So
Come on.
it's real talk.
It's big nigga season all year, by the way. But technically,
October 1st started big nigga season.
all right, man.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah,
October 1st?
October 1st. That's when it starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with it.
October 1st. That's when it starts.
They said I don't know why. Somebody was talking about niggas under 200 pounds on Twitter. A nigga under 200 pounds is crazy.
Under 200?
Like 200.
180.
Yeah. Yes.
Do I know? I'm trying to think. Do I have any like close friends under 200 pounds? I do.
They are small. Like skinny niggas.
Yeah.
I know one nigga, Dev.
Yes.
He's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
He's a small guy. He's a little guy in the group.
I like my belly, man. It's leaving.
Too.
But I like it. I'm just toning it out. I'm not trying to leave it.
Yeah, no.
I'm just toning it out.
I just wanted to look right.
When did you accept your fat nigginess?
Me?
Yeah, when did you accept it?
I accepted it at 25. It took me a long time to get there.
That's real.
But then I was like, wait, I was walking around. I was like, oh, wow. Like, huh. People like dad bods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Femmes, masculine folk, non-binary folk.
They like a dad
You know,
bod.
like, you know, or just like, big up top, you know, you gotta make sure your arms stay right.
Yeah.
You know, get
Shoulders.
your little,
Whatever this shit called. Collarbone.
Trapezius.
Yeah, trapezoids. Yeah.
Traps. That's real talk. And then the thighs, right?
When we was wearing shorts in summer.
Yo, hoochie that
The
nigga.
thighs. I have realized that there's a community of women
that love niggas with thighs.
Yo.
A community of people that love thighs.
Ashe.
Fact though.
It's not, again, right? This is across the gender
platform.
binary. You know,
Everybody.
Everybody loves.
They like thighs.
Yo, people who doesn't like. I want to know who doesn't like thighs, so I can look at you and laugh.
So I can block you.
That's not a real person. That person don't even.
I just want to know. I like my thighs.
Yeah, same.
Right?
I like wine.
You know, so that's when
I didn't. When we got on the podcast and we started wearing shorts, it would be like, oh my gosh, they got the thighs out.
They got the yams out.
But no, I'm like, damn. Like, I mean, I was vibing, but like, y'all fucking. But in real life, they be fucking with it. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like,
talk.
He love a little nice little thick nigga. You feel me?
I see a little shorty with some thighs on her. I'm like, damn.
I love women. Boy, I love a woman.
Got them thighs on you. Just want to grab them.
When the motherfuckers be rubbing too, I know you hot down there.
Ooh.
Let me get up in there.
Ooh.
Yo.
I like my pussy seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
I say.
Hey, I say to that, it's crazy though.
Sorry.
Coochie Jagalia though. Coochie Jagalia, Umoja. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
You know what Coochie Jagalia is?
Come on, I know all of it.
Self-determination.
All of it.
Come on, man. Niggas, hey, man, we know. I'm really black for real.
Yo, Sashay.
Sashay is crazy.
Touche.
Let me stop. I shouldn't have never taught y'all that.
Listen,
I should have never taught them that.
What?
We used to do that. We used to pro libations to do that when I was at the summer camp.
Yeah, let me stop doing it. I should not shave for season pussy. Let me not do that.
No.
I should
Come on,
do
we
that.
love some season pussy.
We do. I should not shave that, you know.
No, it's
No,
cool.
you should.
Faux
O'Shea?
Yeah.
O'Shea.
I fuck with some seasoned pussy.
Let me stop. Yeah.
Some people like fresh out the shower coochie. I like it all, but I like a little seasoned pussy. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I like just come in the house and we vibing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because women really, like I said before, don't be stinking like that. Like I guess I've been pretty lucky to not come across women who are like, I don't know. Women funk is different than nigga funk. Like nigga funk stink.
Yeah,
like I can really get to stinking if I let myself do it.
It could get bad.
Yeah, it can get
You know
bad.
what I'm saying? Like,
It can get dark.
but like they stink.
It
It's been like maybe like out of all the women I've dated, I can count on like both hands the amount of times I smelled them and I was like, oh, you want some funky shit for real.
Really?
Like they rarely be stinking for real.
Yeah.
So I know if they stinking, they really was working hard that day. Like they really overdid their job description that day. You know what I'm saying?
Is it bad that I'm like that I would like to pick my my future? Well, I don't want to say wife because you know that's dark. You know what I mean? Like
That's not
feel
dark.
What you mean?
As far as like relationship goes, I ain't ready for no wife yet. But for my future person,
The person.
right? If I'm choosing her off of how good her pussy tastes. Is that wild for me to do that?
You have to sample a few to understand where
But
you
I
want to
have
land.
gotten to a point where I like something right now.
Oh,
It tastes good as hell.
Really?
It tastes good as hell.
Who you try cuff?
It tastes good as
Hey,
hell.
I'm about bro by the cuffs up, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
The
But
last
I've
one to the
just-
game,
I've
y'all.
just
I'm not mad at
tasted-
you.
I've tasted far and few.
Far-
You know what I'm saying? But I'm currently in this state where I like this girl. She cool, you know, we have a good time together. But her pussy tastes good to me.
Right.
And I know there's a such thing as what, like pheromones.
Yeah, no, that's some real shit.
That's some real shit,
Pheromones,
right?
some real shit.
That's
man.
some real shit.
I want to hear
so-
where this is going.
Pheromones, right?
Yes.
So there's been how much truth this is a truthful podcast.
We going
And sometimes to the point where I even put myself at risk of
can we
women
take a
I
shot?
like.
Don't
But,
Can we take a shot?
Don't incriminate yourself now.
how we got here. This
Can
how
we
we
take
got
a
here.
shot?
So
I mean,
I'm taking a shot.
You can
right
take a
now.
shot. Yeah, I'm chilling right now.
Take a shot. You gonna take a shot? Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine. That works.
sip his ruby red. You know what I'm saying? What it's called? Well, we ain't got no sponsorship yet. Hold on. But
What's that Cabernet?
I've had shorties on some shit where they was like my underarm was like a thing to them.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I
it's,
heard about
it's
that.
insane. Like
Yeah.
they like an underarm is like a comfort place
It's an
for
erogenous
them
zone.
to like for them to like chill when they stressed or like just kind of lay by my underarm.
Yeah.
And
I've
at
heard
first
about
I was
that before.
like, but I'll let you take it. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting how the body works.
Yeah.
Like you can be attracted to someone's smell. And also, when women have a signature scent,
Mm-hmm.
for me it's like, damn, like you like that for real. And women ain't slick because they got house perfume and outside perfume. So like
That's
they
true.
got out the shower perfume, which they just put me on to because
Wait a
now
minute, wait a
I
minute.
do a little spray.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, bro.
I mean, no, I only have one cologne that I wear.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I do know people, right? Not just femmes.
Right.
They have house scents, outside scents, work scents,
Right.
party scents. It's very particular.
Yeah, it really is.
Bro, we gotta get on. We gotta get on the two tone with it. We gotta get two of them. We gotta get a house scent and the outside
yeah, we got to
scent.
start.
I don't got a house scent.
Me and this nigga.
We just be spraying the same shit on us.
True.
We spray the same shit on us.
Yeah.
It just be the same shit.
My Burberry be working though.
He was like
Yeah.
during the live show. He was like, "Bro, I left my scent in the car." I was like, "All right, the Burberry, I know." Like
Come
we
on,
just be
man.
knowing. Like we just know.
But you
like,
know what? I tell you what, the shit that we be using, the Saatchi and the Burberry,
Mhm.
it
You got the Eros Flame.
yeah, because
You got that?
what
The
you say?
Versace Eros Flame, the red bottle,
No, mine's is blue.
Blue.
What is it?
the red one.
I know what you talking
Eros
about. You got the
Flame.
Medusa on it or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah, I used
That's
to
some
have
good
that. I used
stuff.
to have that shit.
Is it good shit?
It's good.
That's
The
what
blue,
you
the blue
I
solid
used to
too though.
use it.
The blue solid too though.
use?
I forgot what it's
got the
called.
blue one.
Yeah,
But I got the Burberry, the brown John. Shout out to the supporter who sent that to the PO box and put me on the new
Yeah.
scent.
Damn.
Yeah, we got a PO box. I don't know the address, but
That's cool.
But that shit like demands to look at me. You know what I'm saying? So if
Mhm.
I put that on, I have to be wearing something to be looked at.
That's true.
Like it's go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. I didn't even cut
No,
you
I'm
off.
just saying, like I had went to this movie premiere recently, and I go to the desk to give my ticket. Shorty was looking down. Before she said anything, she said, "You smell good." And then she looked up and she said, "Oh, you look good too." And I wasn't on. You know how you get in your little bag. I wasn't really ready yet, so I'm like, "Thank you."
When
Like
you get that, when you got that compliment, it was
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Because I wasn't on my smooth shit at the moment. I was
Right,
chilling.
right, you chilling.
Like because I didn't know where I was going, so I'm like,
Right.
But if she come out, I'd be like, "Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
a little pep in your step.
That's real.
You was bouncing up them steps to get to your
Sure
seat,
was.
wasn't you?
I bet you was too. So I got a signature scent. It's called Pegasus. It's like
I know Pegasus.
You know Pegasus?
Yep.
See, I like that because it's subtle, right? So like you got to be close to somebody to smell it. So if you close enough
gonna
to smell
smell
it, you too close to
gonna-
me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can smell it, I want you that close to me,
Ah,
You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
right?
Pegasus.
You know,
I
All
fuck
That's some
with
good
that.
stuff.
I'm
You
about
got
to
a
steal
house
that.
scent and an outside scent.
Me? No, I just got Pegasus.
Just one?
Just
Right.
one.
You
Right
said just
Do you spread it on when you walk out the shower?
No, when I walk out the house, I do.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I've been I put my cologne out of the shower and I live by myself. So I'm just wasting a spray.
It's just you and your cat
It's
in
just me
there.
and my cat.
Your cat be like, all right, nigga.
All right,
you doing
nigga,
too
you
much."
That's good. Nah, I'm not mad. That's luxury. I love it.
No,
Like,
that's
yo,
luxury.
You smell
Treat
good, my
myself.
nigga, but
That's
like, are you
lu-
gonna feed me? Like, you
Yes.
doing a lot.
Listen, it's all right. It's luxury. Smell good,
So-
feed your cat. You know.
Where we at, Els? Damn.
Okay.
Before we get out of here, we not gonna get out of here soon because we go about 2 hours and some shit.
Okay.
But I don't want to escape who you are real quick
Yeah, let's get into
in
it.
this show because we have a lot of fun, but we can ramble.
I'm down. I'm having a great time.
So what's your
Alright,
official
good.
title as far as the page and shit, like your brand?
So the page is Healing While Black.
Healing While Black.
Yep.
Healing While
So
Black.
founder, lead executive. It's an online platform dedicated to the mental health and wellness of Black, queer, trans, and non-conforming people.
Okay.
I
So
started
we
to-
can't get on there.
You can. No, it's
Alright.
I censor Black, queer, trans, and non-conforming folk, but I love talking to brothers,
All right, cool,
No.
cool,
cis and trans.
I
cool.
just want to support.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
So the platform, I hate asking questions to niggas, bro.
You can.
When did you start your platform? I hate that shit, but I
No,
want to
no,
know.
it's a
I want them to
basic
You
know.
don't have to do it.
That's
No,
just,
no,
All right,
I'm
look, we
actually
just gotta hit the
interested.
wall.
Yeah.
I
We
actually.
gotta hit the wall.
We
bro.
here.
gotta
We-
go.
look, we
just
been
gotta
here.
go.
Let's
We
go.
just
What's
gotta
up?
go.
All right, go ahead.
So what made you want to do this?
So no funny. Nah,
I'm really interested.
no funny shit. Like, so I started this because, as you know, going to school in New England is not really great for Black
Niggas.
people, Black men especially,
Facts.
Yeah.
queer Black folk especially.
Right.
And so I have talked about it all the time. Like, I have experienced depression, suicidal ideations, and a lot of that was due to not only the anti-Blackness I experienced, but the queer phobia I experienced as well.
Right.
So
Out there must have been crazy in the
it was
Northeast,
wild,
bro.
Had to be
hella wild.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I started it in 2016 under a different name, and 2018 to 2019, that's when I really understood that I wanted to move into the mental health field.
Right.
I was switching up my whole major. I was in grad school, kind of switched that out. I didn't want to do labor studies, whatever. That's what I was studying at the time. I knew I wanted to do something in regards to mental health and wellness. I didn't know what. And then I finally landed into social work. And I was going to school, going for my master's in social work. Pandemic hit, just cut off my whole thing,
Everything, yeah.
right? So I was like, all right, well, I can't ethically. My wife is a therapist, a licensed social worker, so I value the work that mental health professionals, licensed mental health professionals do
Right.
too much to try to like BS my way through.
Right.
So what I can do is, I can advocate, I can talk about my own experience, not as scripture, but more so as just a
Lived
space where
experience.
I was coming from, what the lived experience I was going through, and also, help to raise the platform. Because at that point in time, after June 2020, my platform grew as well. So, all right, now I can do some mutual aid work. Now I can, help connect folks to resources. We can raise some money to help pay for mental health services for other folks. And then we, a really great friend of mine, Jewel, started what's called the Sunday Survivor Series, which was a platform. It was a platform that met every other Sunday for Black, specifically, exclusively Black, queer, and trans folks with a particular intention of survivors of domestic violence
Heard
and
you.
sexual assault. So got a lot of folks together to volunteer their time, yoga practitioners, Reiki practitioners, social workers, psychologists, and we did that for the community for like a year and a half, and it was beautiful. And at that point in time, I was like really thinking about, am I going to go back to school?
Right.
Am I not? I feel like I'm doing the work that I was meant to be doing. I'm doing the work that I'm called to do. I see it in real time. So I kind of, maybe I'll go back to school and finish that up. But I feel like now, again, I'm not a licensed clinical
Right.
social worker. I'm not a licensed therapist. I just speak from my own experience. And I do coaching on the side, but that's strictly like a complimentary service. All my clients have a licensed mental health professional that they work
Right.
with. But it's really cool to be here and have these conversations around, how does food insecurity, how does police violence impact the mental health of Black people? How does queer antagonism impact the mental health of Black, queer, and trans kids, and how come we're not talking about that?
Yeah.
So those are the things that really propelled me to do the work that I'm doing, and I'm just really thankful that I'm here. Yeah, October was 6 years.
Okay.
Since I started, so it's been really fucking dope, man. Thank you.
I feel like it's important. These conversations. Like I see a phone real quick. Look at the Jones. But I think it's important that we had these conversations because I don't think it's too common people have platforms big enough to like speak on certain shit. And I feel like, you know, as a people, as two niggas like me and Lionel, we have a voice, so we are responsible for certain things. Mm-hmm. This is why we like to bring different people up here, and we have people that can speak on certain shit. Because a lot of our guests have been like in the sex work world. Yeah. And I feel like me and Lionel came to a mutual goal at one point to make, you know, sex working and, you know, the kink community less taboo, right? Yeah. Because I can go talk to somebody in my family about something simple as I don't think I should be in a monogamous relationship, and that's like the end of the world, right? Yeah. And then, you know, to bring it here and to spread it, and, you know, even like what your mission is not talked about a lot. I feel like if people would just mind their fucking business and let people do them simply, there'd be a lot more happiness on this planet. Absolutely. Because a lot of the depression and mental issues and stuff like that stems from people's community as they try to identify themselves and learn who they are. You know what I'm saying? Especially growing up black. Yeah.
Yeah. Like all the time looking over your shoulder. Right. Growing up where we grew up at. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Yeah. So, yeah.
And a lot of people have resources in a community that black people don't have. Yeah. You know, growing up and you a young black queer kid and stuff like that, and you just like you probably feel like lost. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or like, you know, you don't know what the fuck to do, but you just like, I can't say nothing. That's like even, you know, just being black in general and you thinking about sex, period, as a black kid. 9 times out of 10, you can't talk to your parents about it. Yeah. It's like, then who the fuck I'm supposed to talk to? Yeah. About wanting to have sex, or nobody's telling me, oh, but make sure, all they're saying is don't do the shit. Right. Yeah. But you ain't saying,
don't I like this though. Right. This is what I like.
This is what I like.
You know what I mean? And I know I like it.
And I like this. He's how to do it safely. Right.
Safely. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Condoms. Right. All STIs, all those conversations that like we just think that if I don't talk about it, it ain't gonna happen, right? And then we're surprised when, you know, this happens or something happens that, you know, we didn't necessarily contend to or plan to have. And now we gotta crisis navigate, right?
Crisis.
You know,
how well are you in a crisis? What's your crisis response?
Oh man, y'all into astrology?
She is into crystals. Els.
Yeah, you is.
Right, this is your
okay, so I'm a Gemini sun. So I'm a Gemini sun, Taurus moon, Capricorn rising.
Wow, you.
Are you a Capricorn period though?
Capricorn rising. Yep.
What's your birthday?
May 26th. Okay. Yep. So
Capricorn rising.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Not a Capricorn standard.
Capricorn standard edition.
so yeah, like. I've realized that a lot of folks come to me in times of crisis because, like, you know,
you provide comfort.
You're very grounded.
You know, trying to be grounded, trying to be level-headed. Like, all right, let's work through this. But it's kind of like a duck, right? You ever seen a duck like you flow on the pond? Like it's real cool on the surface, but underneath it's flapping like mad.
It's working hard.
Yeah, that's like me. You know, like I'm gonna keep it together. I'm gonna keep the exterior going, but like, I'm just like scrambling after this. You know, you'll never know it until after the fact. You know, once the crisis is over, I'm gonna be like, yo, that shit was wild.
That was crazy. Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yo, that was crazy.
That's a talent though to keep that shit in. Yeah, real shit though. That's a talent to keep that shit. You mean like, because as a nigga, sometimes you feel like you can't even reach out for help or just be like,
scream.
Yeah,
at any moment.
Yeah. Sometimes you ever just sit in your car and cry.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all niggas every once in a while they just sit in the car because you don't talk to you. A lot of times you don't talk to nobody about nothing. Yeah. You just sit in the car and just go, let me just let this.
When's
one
the last
out.
time you cried?
Me or him? Oh,
everybody.
Last time I cried was last month. And it was y'all saw the that movie Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot about it.
It's a lot. It's a lot about it. I'm like, oh man, damn, healing. Parental trauma and all. Oh no, got caught right in the field. And I showed.
You started thinking about your personal thing, or you just watched the movie and let the movie take.
Yeah, I saw the movie and it's like, damn, like this is like, you know, I can relate to certain things, and it's also like, damn, like this is really hard. Like, you know, I was like, wow, this is a lot. And I sure enough, Went to the bathroom, turned the shower on, cried. Now, again, I feel silly because I talk to brothers till I'm blue in the face about like talking and sharing emotions and crying because like my partner was sitting right next where you were, and I felt the need to like go in the bathroom because I didn't want to cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a real conversation.
So I say all this to say, right? Like this is not something that I have perfected. I'm not holier than thou. Like it's a practice, it's a process, like everything else is.
That innate, what's that? You like that word, innate?
Yeah, I like that motherfucker.
That innate reaction to escape and go release your feelings is very natural, but it's also very taught. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like it's very. You don't really see like your dad or somebody like really be emotional around you. Yeah. So it's kind of like
ever.
It's interesting though, because at the same time, you really don't want to just be crying in front of people all the time.
That's true.
Because it is kind of. Listen.
It's sacred a little bit.
But sometimes
crying is sacred.
It is.
Like
sometimes it be annoying though.
But that shit changed the relationship, right? Not for the better or worse, but like, like I done broke down in front of my folks, and it's like, like I'm not saying I was. At the time I was ashamed because I still had a lot of work to do on myself. Right. But at the time it's like, you done. Yeah, in my mind, I'm like, like, our relationship is like forever altered after this point. Like, you don't see me broke down.
See me at my most vulnerable point.
It's not going down my fucking nose, like, no. Like,
that's my mom, man. My mom didn't see me cry the deepest amount of cries.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, but I feel comfortable crying to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll cry to my mom. She'll literally, like, I'll fall into my mom, I'll cry. Like, I feel comfortable there with her.
Right.
But I gotta really fuck with you to cry in front of you. Like I can't. I
Yo,
can't.
We
like,
gotta be here.
Yeah, like as a shorty, like I gotta really fuck with you to be like, you feel me? Like, cause sometimes people try to hold that type shit against you.
Oh yeah.
Now, women, in my personal experience in dating, are more comfortable with crying in front of you, like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Whether
immediate too.
But some people are criers. Like I know some people that cry in movies.
Yeah.
Like that's just how they do it.
Yeah.
But for me. I turned my mic off. But for me, I was getting real passionate.
Little hands over there, buddy.
But for me, my response to other people crying is kind of awkward because I'm a little bit awkward sometimes, and I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to do because at one point in my life, I was trying to comfort my ex-partner, and I was like, everything's going to be okay. And she said, don't tell me that. And ever since then, I was like, well, oh, shit, well. Yeah. Because it might not be okay, but at the end of the day, what you want me to say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's nothing to say, right? Sometimes like the best thing to say is like, like, there ain't nothing I can say except just be here and like just
be there,
let you cry, and then after you finish,
lean on me.
True shit.
When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
Talk about it.
I'll help you carry your. That was Patti LaBelle.
No, Patti LaBelle was yo.
So in love, that's not Patti LaBelle.
That's not Patti LaBelle.
That isn't.
Is it? What's it? Only you knew.
That's Patti.
How much I do love you. That's what I was thinking about earlier on.
Come on. We're going to be ashamed of us. I'm sorry to my 40 plus is listening.
Listen. Sorry.
Shout out to Patty, man.
Come on, shout out to Patty. Get the Patty pies.
Good talk.
About to get this.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to get some Patty pies.
Speaking of getting some head, right?
Yeah, we need it, though.
Speaking of getting head,
yes, sir.
What's your preferred method? Like, so I'll give you an example. I like a lot of spit. I'm a visual nigga, so I like to see the spit drop on my penis.
Okay.
Cause that'll get me even more erector.
All right.
That's not a word. Erector.
Erector is a word. I mean.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a word. It's in the dictionary. So
that was a hard pivot. We're talking about crying. So speaking about head,
the
duality of man.
Exactly. So when I get to
I say I'm getting head is crazy.
Come on, dog. So when I'm getting head, I like to see the spit drop on my dick. Like it does something for me mentally and physically.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your whole thing? Like what's the instructional guide?
I'm more like you, right? Like the tip is the most sensitive space. Right. So like just focus your attention on that. That'll be great.
Yeah. But don't like Suck it all
You
hard.
like the attention on it, on the head, on the.
I
head,
like tip play. Just don't suck it all hard.
Right? Yeah, like be gentle, of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that should be a general rule. Like, just be gentle.
I like a good hand job that's like not a firm grip on my dick, like it kind of graze it a bit.
Yeah.
I've been feeling with that because I've been feeling with that.
You've been feeling with that. Sure.
I've been fucking with that because it's kind of.
That's good.
I've been feeling with it because
I'm sure you had a good feeling with it too.
Because it's kind of low key that shit. I've been feeling with that shit. You heard? I feel with Shorty for real.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm feeling
it. But I that shit like got like a little tease.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm getting it handy.
Yeah.
But is it really a handy if I can't really feel the hand on the handy? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I've been fucking with a lot is when a lot of spit and it's a lot of noise.
It's a noise.
Oh, you like an audio guy?
Like,
what's the noise again? What's the noise?
Like scary.
What's the noise again?
Scary, huh?
What's the noise again? There we go. Good job, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like a lot of that, and then I like it when they go like when they get a little 2-hand twister. But work your way into the 2-hand. Don't just go 1-2.
She should like one. Oh, I'm about to make a sensitive joke.
Then go 2.
Oh
yeah.
A burn of sorts.
Yeah, a burn of some sorts. Yeah, I forgot that might be a little
But
offensive.
definitely like work your way into the 2-hand twist.
Right.
Don't just go both hands
right
into
Bro
it.
said don't McFlurry my shit. Go crazy.
Not McFlurry.
Yeah.
McFlurry is crazy.
I like a hand with I like the hands with some head.
Yeah.
Like the hands head combination. I also like a good titty fuck, which it's kind of new to me.
Really?
I haven't really been doing titty fucks my entire life, but over the past time frame to which I clearly can't say specifically on here anymore.
Of course. Unspecified time.
We be getting in trouble, man.
Unspecified time. I'm married. Y'all do your own. I'm married.
I've been fucking with.
Nigga said not me though.
Not me.
Y'all go ahead with that.
Not me though.
This nigga said not me.
Yeah.
Yo,
no sir.
My wife
wouldn't let that shit happen to me.
My wife know exactly where I'm at. Shit.
Facts.
There you go.
Oh,
you like sharing locations?
Yeah. State the reasons.
I like that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
But when I first got presented that when I was younger, I was like, "Fuck now." But now I'm like, I kind of fuck with it.
Nah, I know where I'm at a little bit.
Yeah.
So what if I'm out here doing my dirt?
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know
my man said he reading.
I'm reading.
I'm in the library.
I'm in the library.
She said it says you're in Barnes and Nobles. He said yes, I'm reading.
That's really it.
That's low key.
No, I always
fucking in Barnes and Nobles.
Like no funny shit. I always tell my wife if something, God forbid, if something were to ever happen to me, just check all the bookstores in a 10-mile radius. You'll find me.
Yeah. It's only about 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
you be going to Uncle Bobby's?
Hell yeah.
I fucks with that. I worked out of there.
I like
a good out the house co-working space.
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
Uncle
I tried to
dope.
go there and order tea. I'm not really like tea man.
You like tea?
I like tea, but I like the tea that I make.
Okay.
They give me piping. They give me piping hot tea.
We gotta let it cool down.
It was so hot, man.
You gotta let it cool down.
No.
Tea is like
a slow simmer.
It's for like patience. It'll teach you patience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Uncle Bobby's is a black owned
shout out to
bookstore and tea
is
thing
it still
here.
Owned by,
Lamont Hill.
Yeah.
It is.
I think so,
Okay. Yeah. I rock with it.
So we was talking about getting head.
Yes. Books and head. Yes.
Books and head.
Books and head.
I like that.
Duality.
Go ahead and write that one down too. Let's give them some selection.
No, you're making my job way harder. When I edit this shit,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking like,
sorry.
okay, duality of man.
What's the actual
head,
time?
Twisty pussy. I'm just like, y'all be making my job way harder than this shit.
I'm sorry.
So let's dig deeper into I think something that you spoke about earlier was consensual and non-monogamy.
Yes.
Are you comfortable speaking about that?
Yeah.
Cool, because this is something that I fucks with.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I could fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to talk about that shit. Probably took some time to really. You mean, or y'all was already there from Jump Street? Like, did it take some time? Because I know nothing's easy. Was it a journey to get to the comfortability you at now? Y'all are both at right now.
Everything's a journey,
right?
Right? Because again, right, when you married, like it ain't dating part 2. My partner said, like, yo, you building a life together.
You really married? That shit crazy to me.
Yeah, dog. Like,
fire.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's
good
like
job.
you thinking about like, yeah, this ain't, we're not dating no more. Like, we're living together. So like you start thinking about different things. Like, oh shit, like this wasn't an issue for me when we was living separately.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now we're thinking about, all right, well, no, like, if the time comes where, you want to go see somebody or I want to go see somebody, right? Like, I got to come home, right?
Yeah.
To our home, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like thinking about that from like a really like intentional point of like, well, maybe I'm not okay with this, right? Or maybe there's some things I really do need to think about.
Right.
And so I think it's a really good learning of, yo, if this is the person I say I want to be with, I'm saying I want to build with, right? Then I can at least broach the conversation,
right,
and not feel like my relationship is going to crumble as a result.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is a journey.
So do you say like, yo, I'm trying to fuck somebody else, and then like that's the conversation?
No, that's not not how it goes.
What's the lingo?
How does it work?
So let's say for example, because right now I don't have any intention or desire to have, romantic or sexual partners. So it was very much so like, it really gives us the freedom to potentially date, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, let's say in the past, right?
Right.
I was thinking about I was going to see someone who I had a connection with, I want to spend time with. And again, this is before we got married.
Right.
And so it's like, yo, like, I'm thinking about going to see this person. What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts, reservations, right? So
do you share the IG? You be like, this is their IG. Like,
no.
No?
No.
Keep the pics away.
You keep it all away?
No, yeah, because my thing is like, because again, like monogamy, polyamory is really, again, specific to that person. Some people want to know all of like the gritty details. I'm like, my main thing is like, does this person make you feel good? Yeah. Are you safe with this person more over than not?
Right.
And thankfully, the folks that she's been engaging with, they never put her in a situation where like I've had to fear for her safety.
Right.
That's the most important thing.
Had to
right?
be no ass.
Yeah.
Huh?
It had to be no ass.
Yeah, thank the Lord. Nah. That wouldn't end well at this point in time, right? So in that regard, yeah. So my thing is, yo, I want to check in. I'll check in with you, right? I'll call you. You call me when you were with your person. When I'm with my person, I want to check in with you because I want to make sure I'm safe.
Right.
More often than not, go have a good time, right?
Yeah.
Of course, again, protection, all those different things.
Right.
Let me know what's what. But for the most part, right? I trust your yeses and I trust your nos, and I trust that you wouldn't put me in a situation where I made it feel unsafe, or you would put our relationship in jeopardy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you play? You got kids?
No.
Do you plan on having kids?
Not for a long time.
Okay.
You
are 21, so that's
27.
27.
You are young.
You are 27.
Wait, how old are you? You
29.
You 29.
29. I'm 28. I'm about to be 20. I'm about to be 29. I'm about to be 29.
Nah, you got a while. You got a while.
I'm 35. I'm 36.
I got 6 months.
I'm almost 30.
I got 6 months.
No, we would have been in college together, my nigga. Like, come on.
I'm about to be 30. Yeah, 4 years.
We all would have been in college together.
We would have.
Yes, we would have.
At some point,
yeah.
We all would have
acting like y'all old as hell.
Nah, we older.
Older? What?
A little bit.
What's something from your younger sex life, right? And your newer and your older sex life? I would say, for me, real quick, I would say is my patience in the bedroom is a lot more, way better. Like, I'm very relaxed, more patient. I'm not a jackhammer like when I was 21. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to listen more. So what did you this jackhammer?
That differs between your older sex life. And
like when you was younger and now.
Current,
like, what have you learned that was like that make the shit better? Like, mine is just patience. Like, and I also learned how to take critique without being offended.
I think that'll be the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, listen to what this person is telling you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And again, using the toys has been great. Like,
for sure.
Like, this is
advocate.
This is not an indictment on your masculinity or your ability to put it down. Like, it's actually improved, the quality of sex tremendously.
Yeah, it does.
Right. So I would say that
the toys.
I would say like dimensions. It's been dimensions for me.
What do you mean?
Before, like, just like how I like go into it.
Okay.
Like,
gotcha.
Dimensions. You know what I mean?
No.
So like, if I'm laying the shorty down,
I was confused too.
Before if I'm like laying the shorty down, I would have just laid her down on her stomach and I just would have blah blah blah.
Oh, pounded from the bit at.
But now I'm putting pillows here. If she riding me, I'm pulling her closer. Before I used to just be like, grab her titties and just be like,
I use
like,
you
know what I'm saying? But now I'm like grabbing her closer and like
passion.
I'm like,
The passion is what you're saying.
The passion. Dimensions. Nigga, my dimensions of like how I'm entering the pussy is different. Nigga.
Dimension. All right, I like
dimensions. I like dimensions. With
the pillow is because my hips is bad. So,
that's a you thing. That's a you thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a you thing.
Yeah,
that's old age.
Because when you fuck women of the women that are more smaller, like on the petite side, like they pussy is it's a little lower, but they are also smaller. Okay. So you gotta split your legs a little wider to slide the dick right up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because when you fuck with a woman with some size, the ass be right in your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can really just get up in there. But when she 140 pounds, you know what I'm saying? It's a little small. You gotta really slide low and get low. So when you put the pillow up there, the ass is at least the angle is cool.
I got you.
Because pussy be going straight forward sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of different pussy angles.
Yes.
I've learned that in my life. There's been times in my life I couldn't find dimensions.
Right.
Dimensions.
I couldn't find the pussy.
Dimensions.
Because
a lot of
as a young nigga, and it ain't just where I thought it was in the
You didn't know the dimensions yet.
No, but once I get that motherfucking
once you know the dimensions,
right?
Once my dick touch the tip, it's game time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on.
Once my dick touch the entrance to the pussy, it knows I have to sit like this.
I'll go even further when it comes to dimensions. Like I have sex now. Sometimes I used to just ram in missionary. I just used to go until I blah blah blah.
No, you can't
like
do that.
You just gotta take your time.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Bro said,
like sometimes you don't gotta hit the wall all the time.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Let me lick you up.
That's not
okay, till you say stop. Well, shit, everything's scary now. Let me play with your body, baby, and make you feel hot. What's on your playlist? What's on your playlist?
Oh man, Keith Sweat is not problematic, is he?
No, I don't think so.
No, he
ain't did nothing.
Nah, he ain't did nothing. Okay.
He better to fuck not now that we just.
I hope not. Oh, that would hurt my soul if Keith.
We had to cancel Keith Sweat.
Keith ain't do nothing.
Yeah, like
Cuz fucked the game up with his joint, so we off him now. We gonna have to get Trey Songz out of here too, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Trey Songz gotta get the fuck on. Yep.
He got that one song though, right? Let me get it.
Okay.
Sir.
You can't do it.
I'm not gonna say this song. I'm just saying this one song make me sad because I got my little heart broke.
Hum it. How does it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
That shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
Yeah, I gotta let that go. But that shit remind me of being like 13 and trying to bag this one joint and they played me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like certain songs that be fucking me up sometimes.
Yeah, they get you right.
This one joint told me I'm like her best little brother she ever had. I was trying to fuck her.
13?
At 13, yeah, for sure. I was.
You gotta
horny.
relax.
I was horny as shit at 13.
Slow it down.
I was trying to be her boyfriend.
You was just trying to go crazy.
Yeah, I was just trying to. I bought her a ring at the amusement park. You know, like we went to on the camp trip.
Yeah.
I bought her a ring. You know what I'm saying? She was probably like $35 at the time. $35 for a 14, however I was.
Yes.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
She said, "Oh my God, she like the best little brother I ever had." I was like,
"Yeah."
You know what that could do to a young nigga confidence, man?
I'll turn against Kevin Samuels.
Hey,
but not you.
I'm fine.
Not you, son.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know?
You want to get on that community real quick? We can.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I don't like that community.
Yeah,
I hate them motherfuckers.
They have a name now.
Do they?
The Red Pill community is their name.
I thought they called the Nick cells.
Oh, the Nick cells is even better.
Okay.
What is Nick cells?
Like an incel?
Nigga incels?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that though.
Yes.
I like that.
Red Pill.
Yes. That's what I've heard. But
I can't stand them niggas, man.
It's a lot of people who.
The niggas ruined turtlenecks for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. 100%.
I can't wear.
Niggas was just vibing in turtlenecks, and then they came around.
Nope.
Especially black ones, black turtlenecks.
Can't do it no more.
Can't even rock with it.
Yup.
Y'all fucked the game up, but it's niggas. A lot of niggas who couldn't talk to nobody before, couldn't talk to no woman before, and they found a nigga who like hate women, and then they get behind it because that's all they know, and it's just like. It's like little followers, you know what I'm saying? Little followers of little niggas who never got no pussy, to speak bluntly, that just find somebody to follow and it's just party time. You know what I'm saying?
They be quoting that nigga bar for bar too.
They quote a lot of
as
those.
if it's correct,
Yeah.
like as if it's like what he's saying is like right. It's like, dog, no, like it's so much more to life than what this nigga is talking about.
Did you see the nigga that got the Kevin Samuels tattoo after he died?
No, that's
yo. Do you see? Y'all didn't see this?
No, I didn't see that.
No, but I can believe it. But I believe it.
I swear to God on my him like it's like them like the Mother Teresa shawl, like the Santa Maria candles, with Kevin Samuels on it.
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, yo,
that's crazy. It's like, also just weird to believe in somebody so much, and no matter what the fuck they talking about, why are you following somebody from YouTube so intensely that it affects your life? And it's like once you get off the internet, you don't even have the courage to walk up to a shorty that you think is attractive.
And just talk to her and treat her right, though. Like, what makes you think that what he's saying is correct? Like, just I don't know what I'm trying to say. No, just
offer him. There's a lot of these niggas. I'm trying to tell you.
We know them. I believe we know some of them
that think that like what he's saying is like so correct to the point where it's like, nah, I know what I'm saying is right and what you saying is wrong. It's like, nigga, she's telling you what she likes, how she wants to be treated.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not listen to what she's saying? Listen, you was talking to me about that trial that you following with the guy. Remember the guy that's on trial right now, and he's using
Daryl Brooks.
Who's that?
The trial, the nigga that drove into the parade. I don't know if you ever heard about that case.
No.
Yeah, he's representing himself. He on some weird shit. But
yeah, he's representing himself, but they were talking about like how he has trouble taking like authority from a woman.
Yes.
So like, because the woman that's the judge is she's a woman.
Yeah.
The judge is a woman.
Yeah.
So like he's like having I know. I'm wilding right now.
Go ahead.
The tequila is killing me.
Go ahead.
But basically like she's telling him like, listen, like stop, like you're wrong, like basically. Yeah. And he's just like, I'm telling you like blah blah blah. Like it's just like he's not taking any type of like judgment from her.
Yeah, you should watch that, by the way. But yes, I know what you mean.
It's very interesting.
He's speaking on like his narcissism. Really.
Yes, very heavy with like
Let's talk about narcissists too. But we were, before we go there, we was going on this community, but doing things that somebody likes or somebody says that they like does not make you like a simp. It does not make you a bitch ass nigga. It don't make you a nerd.
No.
But also there is a line where somebody could be taking advantage of you, but it's not where y'all be saying it is. Like you take somebody out to dinner does not make you a simp. You buying somebody something that'll make you a simp. Now if you keep giving and giving and giving and never receiving anything back, not that you expect something back, but you know, if, as a person who gives, you can give a lot, and somebody will keep taking because it's what they do, or they just it's natural, but they never, you know, things have to reciprocate. Is what I'm saying.
Of course.
But to the point where a lot of people say like, you doing simple shit, like taking somebody to eat is not that deep. Right. Like if you can't afford it, don't go. Shit. Yeah, don't go. Right. If somebody birthday coming up, or if somebody need to borrow some money from you, if you like them, it's okay. And if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Yeah.
You don't have to hate somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I've been just normal, and I've, you know, if I'm dealing with somebody, I've given them money just because I felt like, you know, they deserve it.
Yeah.
I enjoy giving.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like, if I'm up and and you've been talking about, oh, I want to go here, I want to do this, blah blah blah. You just talk to me about it, then I'll give you the money for it, or I'll take you there. Like
being thoughtful is not being a simp. Y'all
just being a decent human being, you know.
Y'all niggas is weird as fuck, bro.
I don't know, man.
And then like, I wonder about the women who date these niggas that are like,
I can't speak to that.
Yeah, cause like who the fuck, I don't know. We can talk all day about you niggas. Yeah, but that's the reason why, like, honestly, if me and Lionel was on some nut ass shit like that and just creating weird ass narratives on this podcast, we'd probably be out of here already.
I wouldn't feel comfortable with myself. Like I'm glad I'm this person and not that.
But I do feel like people figure out how much is hated and they run with it because it's gonna get popular.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these niggas, some of these niggas are probably, oh shit, they hate this. This is popular. It's got 1 million views. Next week we're gonna say fuck all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a drug.
Yeah. I mean, crazy. For me, I don't know if y'all saw this, but like, I don't know if it's been like this like massive influx of like Kevin Samuels minions after he died.
Yes.
But I've seen like so many like of his like,
his sons
out here just saying,
has,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah.
they understand it, right? They understand like there is a market for it. They understand that there are people who actually believe this shit and will engage. And so in that regard, it's like, yo, like they understood the formula.
Yeah,
it's still a dangerous. It's
a dangerous formula
because there's a 12-year-old watching this. 12, 13.
Yeah, right.
That's like, yo, gosh, I can't do nothing for these hoes. Like,
or just even just anybody that's like of age that don't know themselves well enough. They just need somebody or need something. They think that that's the right way, but it's like, no, it's a lot more to life than that.
What's the other dude, the white boy, the bald white boy?
Oh, he got banned from shit?
What's his name?
Andrew Tate. Yes. I'm like, yo, like
I'm not familiar. I haven't seen anything from him.
Yeah,
he was on the same type.
I've seen a few things from him, but
definitely.
I heard that he's like him, but like way worse.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I've heard that though.
I was like, because I do like following MMA.
I fuck with MMA.
Yeah, so like sometimes
John Jones and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll follow MMA stuff, but then like he's looped into like all these training videos, and then like you can't escape this motherfucker, right? Like it's like I hear all these things he's talking about, and like reading his comments, I'm like, yo, you are a violent misogynist.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah, like a violent misogynist is the correct term for him.
Yes.
Y'all niggas is weird.
Anyway, I appreciate y'all for not doing so, even though like the bar is pretty low to be above that, but I appreciate y'all.
We
for putting
chilling,
out,
man.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate y'all for putting out.
We like
content.
our supporters, like found us organically, and we just have fun with everybody. Like this is the kind. A lot of people say like,
I love this.
A lot of people say like, I feel like I'm listening to my homeboys talk.
Yeah,
you're right.
This is true.
I love that we've created that type of like, not a narrative. But I like that environment.
Yeah.
Like I like that we've created the environment of like, damn, it's like when I talk with my homeboys back at home.
Real shit.
Right. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why we're skeptical about guests, because this is not I'm the best fucker in the world Olympics. Like sometimes we have like some people that we know try to come on here and be like, I got the wildest stories, and I was like, this is not the fuck Olympics.
Yeah,
right.
We are not sex professionals. We are
once
niggas
have I been
living
like,
life.
my penis does this and da da da. Like,
no,
I'll tell you all types of like sex stories.
It just happens.
We just niggas that's single that have stories. If you don't know, I was talking about it all the time. I was in a relationship for a long time. Lionel was in a relationship for a while too.
3 years was my longest.
Yeah.
3.5.
It seemed like it was longer, but from high school, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, it started like after high school.
All right, cool. Anyhow, but yeah, so we just some young niggas who got stories to tell. That's all.
Okay.
And we live in life, and we just come up here and we just pop shit.
I appreciate
like
you.
we did like we used to do off camera, like we still do. You know what I'm saying? We might say names off camera.
Right,
but,
no, of course.
We try to keep it as respectful as possible, as far as like, I'm not gonna ever fuck nobody and come over here and say, yo, I was just doing this to this girl, man. I was just no, that story might come out 6 months later. But it's an experience that I had. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we don't have guests, because niggas try to come up here and try to, even chicks try to come up here and try to, I got the best pussy on the button. No, we don't want that. We don't want that here.
I appreciate that. I'm not trying to,
Yeah, no,
I'm not trying to make y'all look bad. I'm not trying to make y'all look bad.
No, we chilling. You cool. You chilling.
So we got what's the time? Jesus Christ, we got topics that we actually do have.
I'm down.
We didn't get to any of those, but
I'm chilling.
Generally, we don't like to. We do the topics. We don't like to run our whole show off of topics. Like we just like to talk. Mm-hmm. So if the conversation sucks, it sucks. If it was amazing, it's amazing. It's usually amazing. This is a good conversation.
Yeah,
because like we could just float. So thank you for being a cool ass nigga.
Of course. Thank y'all for having me.
These motherfuckers be scared too to come up here, which is hilarious to me. I don't understand why.
You nervous?
No.
Good.
I was like,
have you ever done podcasts? Like a lot of them. Like okay, cool.
Yeah.
This the fucking best one you gonna do, nigga.
This is the loose of
this is the
podcast,
one. Yeah, like the most chill. You know,
because again, all the other podcasts I've been on, they've more so revolved around like mental health. So I'm like, damn, like we got to talk about depression and like shit like that. I'm like, all right, this is important, right? Like, but
we can talk about depression and getting hit right after that.
That's what we do.
I didn't get depression.
Duality, baby.
Duality of
I done got hit while depressed. I done gave head while depressed.
It's
what it is.
Sex is a
coping mechanism. Eat the pain away. You know what I'm saying?
It's a coping mechanism.
It is. So that's a good one. Sex is a coping mechanism. It might not be the most effective, but it be doing something.
In moderation, everything has.
Yes. So we do have topics sometimes. So somebody wrote this extreme topic on here, and I just want to say this because I don't know who wrote this.
Okay.
I hate a wake up ass bitch because who the fuck are you? who wrote that? Els wrote that.
Els wrote that.
Go ahead and break that down.
What happened?
What happened?
I hate when people like just call or like at any time of the day, like afternoon. I sleep late because I go to bed late.
Yeah.
And they just assume that I'm sleeping and they just say,
Wake up.
Like, who are you to even, it's not even my mom. Like, are you my mom? Like, why do I have to be up for you?
I respect that. Why the fuck do I gotta be
like
up?
you're so entitled that
What
you
do
think
you
I
mean,
gotta
wake
be
up?
awake
Wake up.
for you? Like,
Yeah.
this is wild.
I don't like wake up as as my entrance to you for the day.
Yeah.
Wake
Not
up
even
is
like,
crazy.
good morning, hello,
Like,
how
good
are
morning,
you?
how are
Just
you?
Wake up.
How'd you sleep?
How do you like to
your
be
ass up?
How do y'all like to be like
Woken up
Yeah,
with
woken
a
up.
dick
Like,
suck.
what do you?
or some food cooking.
Or both.
Or
We're gonna have to figure that one out because
we can do both.
don't leave my stove on while you talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You smell bacon? What's that? What's
Why you talking
that? She
about
down
that
there
girl
like,
in the
wait a minute, you cooking? You didn't tell me you was cooking.
Yeah, I don't watch The Office, do you?
Huh?
You watch The Office?
Nah.
Remember when Michael was trying to cook the bacon before he woke up and he burnt his foot?
No.
Or the Foreman grill? When
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah,
you gotta watch The Office.
I watch
But, but yeah, I like to get something. When I wake up though, I'm a sneak awayer because I like to go to my computer. I'm always on my computer. Like if I'm editing something or I'm watching YouTube. So I try to sneak away from some women when they sleeping and go in the living room. But some of them sleep so fucking light. Like I be trying to
wake 'em up.
I be trying to slide out the bed and they be like, "Where you going?" No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Get
Where
away
you
from
going
me.
is crazy.
I'm going to my computer. I don't want to be there
Yeah.
right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How do you tell people get the fuck out after sex when you was you're having sex before you was married and shit?
I didn't do that. I was always the one to leave.
Oh, you was going to their places.
You was
Yeah, more often
Okay.
than not. It's like, no.
Nigga said you wasn't coming over here, nigga.
Nigga said, "No, you're not fucking my space up."
You
Not my
smart though,
personal
because if you
space.
go, you can go.
Yeah, that's
very
very
true. Nah,
Yes.
I wasn't the kick her out kind of person. I was like,
Right.
you know, if I decide to stay, I'll stay. If I decide to leave, I'll leave. And I've been kicked out before. I'm like,
What's your biggest excuse while leaving though? I got a thing to do with mom.
yeah, I always gotta work. I always like, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yes.
I gotta work, which is not a lie, right?
It's not a lie.
You
I
know
gotta
what we
work
start
tomorrow.
doing?
I gotta
When we trying to leave, let's just get up in silence and go. And if they say something to you, just act like you don't hear it.
Just act
Like, just go.
Act
Just-
like you deaf. And then when they text you, be like, "Oh, you were saying something."
You were saying something? What was that about?
I thought you were asleep.
Imagine what they gonna be thinking. Like, what the fuck going on?
Don't do that to nobody.
Yeah, no.
I remember I was fucking with this one.
Scare a few people.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What the
for
fuck?
sure.
I was fucking with this one joint, and I started coming over, and she started giving me like a towel and rag, in the shower.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is not it.
She got comfortable.
I wasn't feeling it.
She got comfortable.
I was scared.
Yeah.
Really?
She came out the bathroom, out the joint. She has a towel and a rag on the sink. I was like, oh, so I have to take a shower. I'm staying tonight.
Have you ever gotten company that got comfortable?
And wouldn't leave.
Just doing comfortable.
You know what's funny about being
Yeah.
around you is I
Yep.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a scenario right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So that happened. Like, so I'm really particular with my shit.
yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Like that's one thing. Like, because marriage will reveal a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm saying
Living,
yeah, like I
living
know.
with
I believe you though. I
shit.
believe you.
Like,
I
living-
believe
marriage
you.
is crazy, right?
living with somebody will reveal a lot, and like
yeah.
it will reveal like, yo, I'm really particular about my stuff.
I lived with someone before.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
right? And they got really comfortable too quickly. Like they started playing with my records. I got like a vinyl collection.
let's not do that.
And I'm like, what the fuck you doing? I went to the
Yeah.
to go to the bathroom. Like there wasn't anything on, wasn't no like, you know, like having sex or anything of the sort. We just
Right.
came over to just kick it, right? I go to the bathroom. We watching Netflix.
She get the touching shit.
She get to touching shit. She touching the fucking.
Hey.
I'm like, and I
man.
hear some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's my goddamn record player. I'm like, what
Turn
the
that
fuck you
shit off.
doing?
Oh, wait, put that
Yo.
back.
That shit back. Had the shit on the floor.
Oh, the cover.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you
What
doing?
you doing?
What's she doing?
You fucking up the records.
Yeah. So yeah, people get too comfortable too fast. So that's why I go to other places
Yeah,
so I
you
can
go
leave,
there.
and I drive myself.
And your records don't
Yeah.
get touched.
My record don't get touched.
Yeah.
Don't touch the records.
Thank God she didn't touch my books, cause I really would have put.
Oh,
her
that
out.
would have been it.
I would have put her out. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold you.
You touch my motherfucking.
you gotta
Superman,
go.
You
Get
gotta
out.
go. You got to go. You can ask. You can
I
ask
had these
anybody.
color coordinated.
I
Why
do.
the fuck is the blue next to the red?
No, I do.
I
You're
need
not
some. I
lying.
need some suggestions from you, book wise.
No,
Oh, yeah, I got you.
because I've been doing my 10 pages per day,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to like get into. It's hard right now. It's
Yeah.
hard as fuck. I'm trying.
I
Yeah.
just want a good book.
I read a lot of poetry. I read a lot of black books, right? So I don't read nothing else except like black authors.
My brother.
But like, you know, I'm not reading like these dense ass academic books every day. Like most of the stuff I read is like poetry.
You read sex books?
Yes.
Yo, I remember I was reading a sex book and my dick got hard. I said, yo, they writing the shit out this book right now.
Your dick got hard.
Yo,
bro, wallahi, bro.
Yo, you gotta read Black Queer Erotica.
Black Queer Erotica?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Sex
me
that.
Where is that at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right down,
yo, real talk.
I'm gonna fuck with that. But no, well, if you can write and make my dick hard, I fucks with that.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? If you can, I've got some text that rose me up from the stands. You know what I'm saying? Some what I'm gonna do to you type text. Oh, what you gonna do to me? I'm about to drive over there right now.
Yes.
I hate when the shorty texts me that free shit while she at work, even though I love it, because it's like, damn, I could drive to you right now, but you at work.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm horny. I'm trying to fuck.
Yo, y'all want to know something real? I'm putting y'all on game. Y'all want to know really how you want to get your partner going? You gotta read to him. If you read to your partner,
now listen. What am I reading to them?
Anything.
The Bible.
Anything.
No.
I'm telling you right now. I
John 3:16.
Listen, you ever no, you can't do all that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We'll edit that out.
My man calling for the edits.
You'll edit that out. Nah, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm shouting out my boys from Bearded Black Man Read. My nigga Darian, he read a motherfucking recipe. You ever had a nigga read recipes with sticky buns? You get hard off of that shit?
No, I have not.
No, you should.
But a sticky bun would make me hard.
I'm telling you.
Sticky bun would make me hard.
I'm telling you. Yes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Is that the camera?
Both of them. Yeah.
All right. Camera on me. If you want to get your partner in the mood, read to them. I'm telling you, baby.
Read to them.
I wouldn't lie to you.
And don't read the Bible.
No,
don't read the Bible.
I wonder what the fuck. What's the name of
those?
Hey, yo,
the financial. Read the financial book.
What's the name of those?
Eric Jerome Dickey.
Nah, the
nigga that wrote them.
Zane.
Zane.
Yeah.
Zane.
Yo.
Read a Zane book.
Nigga, I'm telling you.
Lil Zane.
But you gotta read it in what?
You gotta read all.
You gotta read it in all like what? Like
you got
smooth.
You gotta read it smooth.
So what I was saying was I'm
telling you.
The boy walked across the street and
I'm saying, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, brother.
Pull that
brother.
Out and shoot that nigga.
Try it. Just
right.
I'm
gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
You do it.
All right.
I want to review. Listen, I found this out during the pandemic.
Right.
Made a whole podcast out of it.
Smart.
Telling you.
That's your podcast?
Bearded Black Men Read.
That's yours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, watch Bearded Black Men Read or listen to it.
Yeah,
this motherfucker taking the ASMR market. Hey, yo, Lionel.
BBMR,
we gotta take that market over.
I'm telling you, I'm not
rocking with it.
There's space for everybody. I'm telling y'all, dog.
Black men
reading.
Say that they masturbated to this podcast before.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I'm telling you, if y'all had, I'm not trying to, jump in and give y'all show notes.
No,
I promise you that 11,000 follower bump that y'all got,
it's gonna go up.
Is just do like a 90-second intro outro with somebody reading some shit real smooth.
We should do some ASMR shit, bro.
We should,
bro. I'm telling you, man.
Now that'd be fire. Just one little passage, like
listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I was just like, right, what up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to y'all.
No, I fucks with it.
No,
I fucks with
just
that.
consider it. Just consider it.
You're right. We definitely got to get on that shit.
I did ask us to write some serious topics, and they so serious.
They so serious.
I'm sorry, as I wasted your time. I'm not reading these topics. I'm sorry, but they're good though. Yeah. I'm just gonna read them, and then we don't have to expand.
We'll have to just.
But I want to give Els her credit because she worked.
Thank you.
She did work hard,
and we love her.
Thank you.
We do.
I appreciate you.
What the Els come up with?
Advice for self-preservation in the black community. Let's keep going. How? No, we was getting there.
You're right. We're taking nothing away from you.
We didn't know what energy he was bringing.
Yeah, you know what? The time went.
Yeah.
The way the time went.
Listen,
I
mean,
what about your queer black identity makes you proud? That's a good one.
That is good.
Yeah.
What's the answer to that one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Els.
And it's actually, it ties back into what you said earlier about like some of the things that are available for like queer black kids, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least again, this is like 2009, 2008, so it was very different, But I didn't see a lot of spaces where like I can like just be black and queer, right? I had to pick one, right? And I didn't see like black queer folks like doing their thing and like being unapologetically black and unapologetically queer, and like not allowing somebody to compartmentalize them.
Like that word.
It's like no, like I'm me, bro. Like, this is me. Like, and so as a result, you feel like you have to be pigeonholed in the places that you were. Like, I'm not a white gay man. I'm not. Right. So the things that they're on, like, again, nothing, no shade, nothing like that.
No, you could
nothing to them.
People. Yeah, you could do that. It's safe. All right, cool.
Right. Like, you like nothing against them, but
you know what I mean. But again, that's not me. Right. So the fact that I can do things such as, you know, show up as myself, the clothes that I wear, the person who I'm choosing to build a life with, the way in which you relate to each other, all that stuff is queerness. Like, again, if y'all read anything, definitely get on the bell hooks, man. Like, I think y'all
a lot of women actually put me onto that.
Yeah,
I've heard about.
She died recently.
Yeah, she did.
Like a year ago.
Like a year ago. Yeah.
Do you feel like when you came into a lot of black spaces with black men, like first of all, I hope that we made you feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
Here.
Yeah, this is great.
To be chill. But do you feel like sometimes when you go into certain spaces, like with niggas, you gotta like code switch, or you gotta, or have you ever like felt that way?
Yeah. I mean, because you gotta check the time, right? Because again, going into spaces, you know, I'm big, tall, dark, beard.
You're a black man. You be looking intimidating sometimes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all people aren't reading queerness. So like, you know, you get into certain spaces and like, you know, people mainly, like when I go into black spaces or black men's spaces, you know, they think the shit is sweet. So they be saying, you know, F slur, all other shit.
All around you. You're right.
And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, even going to the barber, I had to check my barber a couple of months ago, you know? So it's like, damn, like,
that had to be crazy.
That shit was fucking wild, man.
Because he did you good too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to break up with you, nigga. Like, don't make me leave you.
You know what I'm
saying?
Come on, you
go crazy. Show him the blend.
I don't want to leave you, brother.
You know we don't break up with our barbers.
You can't break up with our barbers, but sometimes you gotta teach them a lesson.
But sometimes, you know, like, you know, homophobic barbers, they like.
They be cutting the shit out of here, but learn your lesson though.
Yo, but he learned his lesson. I appreciate that. And we had a follow-up conversation a few weeks ago, and like it was really something that I felt like that's probably the most productive conversation I've ever had in like a black barbershop.
Right.
So like I thank him for like being, because you know, old head, you know, 55, you know, doing his thing, but he actually like leaned in because he saw that like, yo, like actually offended like one of my customers.
Which is funny because he probably likes you as a person. Before he even knew that.
Right.
So now he is boggling his mind that I'm cool with this nigga. I ain't even know this about him.
Exactly.
But so that goes to show him that doesn't identify you as a person. You are a nigga first.
And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And even that's the point, right? Like, even when we have conversations about like, you know, well, you black first or you gay first? Like, no, I'm an experience, right?
Right.
I come in with all of this. Like in certain cases, like my blackness is felt more heavily. In certain cases, my queerness is felt heavily, but I can't separate it.
And when you walk in the door though, with the cops seeing you, you a black man.
Of course,
that's what I'm saying.
Right? Absolutely.
But like, no, I agree with what you're saying. So when you come in the door and shit, or somebody identifying you, it's a black man.
Right.
So it's like when he seen that shit, it's like I fuck with cuz and he this. I ain't know that shit, but that's some shit he probably went home and was like, damn. Like,
yeah. So
I'll give you a story. So I was playing tennis at one time, and it was a tennis instructor that was trying to like sell his lessons or something like that, right? And we was talking about getting lessons for a young bull, like, you know, so a young kid I know, and he was just talking. He like, yeah, you know all that, you know, if you want to come here, you want to wear a little skirt or something. You gotta talk to your mother about that, and and he just out of nowhere though, like. I was like I was just sitting back. Nigga really just talked himself out of some money. Because you just came out of left field with the transphobia, homophobia shit. We wasn't even talking about sexuality. We were talking about tennis lessons.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, he like, because you know, I like boys to be a boy.
If you a tennis coach, you should be able to coach a child no matter what
the situation was. You know what I'm saying? So I was when that happened back then, I'm just like, but he was an older nigga, which is not an excuse. But you know, old niggas be stubborn for no reason.
Absolutely.
And they bring that conversation out, but nobody was talking about sexuality.
Right. I'm trying to get my hair cut, nigga. I'm trying to play tennis. You saying tennis?
Nigga talking about tennis. He said.
But this is what. But again, like just to your point, like it just reveals to me like the insecurity that comes with this like forced heterosexuality, right? Like, bro, like. I don't know if y'all been in the room with like a bunch of queer men, but I don't think y'all. I don't know what y'all think we do.
I fell up the steps at a gay club in DC.
Oh,
so we was in the room.
And the thing Here's the crazy part. We was about to rock out in that club. We was about to stay. And the shorties that we came with was like, actually, I think it's somewhere next door. The drinks is cheap.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, we was chilling.
Yeah,
you know.
We walked. So, oh, this what happened. This another fucking example. Damn, niggas homophobic. So we went into the club.
The
bouncer.
Yo, he was like, y'all want
right?
to go in there. It's a gay club.
Right?
This y'all
like,
know.
yes,
He said y'all know where y'all at. I'm like,
we was like,
the
all
thing
right.
is, we didn't know. We was from Philly. We was in DC. This was the
We was
first time we
chilling.
was there. Like,
So
why
you-
would your bouncer try to
Talk you
Again,
talk you out
of
of money? Like, that's crap. If I found out that I owned the club and my bouncer was trying to
discourage niggas.
gotta
Wait,
go,
did
man.
we?
Yo,
Did we
like,
look? How did we know we wasn't gay?
But like,
But you
hey,
did,
bro,
you know
like,
what
what's
I'm saying?
up? Like, just because we came with shorties,
We
like,
came with
what
some
the
shorties,
fuck?
yeah.
But like,
Listen, y'all was on U Street.
Yes.
we was off of U Street.
It was on U
It
Street.
wasn't on it. It wasn't on it. It was off of it. It was
Okay,
off
we was
of
off
it.
U
It was,
Street.
it was.
on the side. I know
Yeah, it
what
was
you're
right
talking
on the
about,
side of U Street. It was like near that CVS.
I think I know what you're talking about too.
yeah. Right across from that 7-Eleven.
It
Or
was
that parking garage we parked at
Yeah,
is
we
on
parked
the
at a little
side.
parking garage. It's a pizza shop, and then it's like a CVS somewhere.
Look how
around
we
there
talking about
Yeah.
streets and shit.
You know,
I
Yes,
know.
it is.
We don't know where we was at. I think it was like
But
Ninth or something. I don't know.
but y'all was
I
there.
don't
Y'all was near where the action was on
Yeah,
U Street.
absolutely.
It's dope,
Yeah,
though.
Niggas,
But to that
go
point,
ahead.
right? Like, if that was me, it's like, yo, you fucking my money up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the tennis constructor, like, there was no reason for you to say that, and that could have been another client.
we
fucking the
just
money
sat
up.
there and was like, I was just like, but we wasn't talking, and he kept talking, and I was
know
like,
what I
oh,
mean?
he's not going to stop.
He's really not
But
gonna stop.
that's how but that's how it is though. Cause
Yeah.
even the bouncers kind of like started following us up the stairs to tell us
Yeah, like,
that
no.
what type of club
Hey,
it was. We
no.
like, nigga, we
Leave.
already here. Shut up.
Leave.
Like, we already.
and then my
You
dumb
wanna
ass
be
falls
here.
up the steps. And look, cuz said, "Oh wait, ain't nobody see you?" I was like,
Yeah, one of the
"Oh,
guys
shit,
upstairs
all right.
was like, "Hey,
Ain't nobody
hey,
see
bro,
you?"
ain't nobody
I was
see you. Like, you
I
good?
said, all right, bet. Hey, I was so
You.
embarrassed. It was
fine.
one of them steps where like it didn't have a railing or nothing. Like you know the steps you walk up and to your left is the floor where the feet is.
Yeah.
It was one of those. So
Oh.
everybody from back there
So
and
everybody's-
around could see the steps.
Oh man.
So it wasn't a wall there.
Yeah, I might have left too. I might have hold you.
The shirt is like, it's somewhere to go next door. I was like, oh, let's go. Let's go next door.
You know,
Yeah.
but even to that point, right? Like, it's just like there's so many things that are invisible, part of my identity that you don't read me as,
Right.
and it trips niggas out. And I like it too because again, I can move through all this, I can go all these things, I can go all these different places, and like it feels good. And like that's why I brought up the
You
bell hooks
versatile.
piece.
You can go out with the niggas and bag the hoes. You can go out with them and bag the niggas.
Yeah.
You're a good
No,
wingman.
it's just your whole personality. I feel.
Yeah, you're a chilling nigga. Are you a good wingman though?
Thank you.
Can you run a 2-man with me? Can you run a 2-man at the spot with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I'm just that's all I want to know.
Who you trying to bag though? That's the question.
They gonna be good. They gonna be too good,
What
Joe.
would be an intro line? Like, all right, let's say Lur's a little timid. He's not, but like, let's say he's timid, right?
Excuse, have y'all met Lur and Lionel? These are y'all need to know these niggas, right? Like, come on,
Okay.
brother. Like, yo,
All
they're
right,
going,
big
they're
them up
going, they're
now.
going to Philadelphia. They're going to Brooklyn. They're going to Atlanta.
Come
Like,
on.
y'all need to know. Y'all need to know these
know
brothers.
us.
Making us global.
Y'all need to know these brothers.
Come
Hey,
on,
guys,
man. It was
what's
the
up?
after
You know what
last
I
week,
mean?
nigga.
Hey.
Yo, they're gonna be at City Winery. They are at City Winery. You know
Come
who
on, we
else?
sold it out
You
now.
know you sold out City Winery.
Twice.
Come on, twice.
Twice,
You know
nigga.
who
Hey,
else
the hoes
sold
on
out?
us, cuz. The
You
hoes
know
on
what I
us.
mean?
Stay on us.
Yo,
Shout out
Hey,
to
I don't even think Robert Glass sold out City Winery.
No,
Come
he had a
on,
couple seats left.
brother.
He had a couple seats
You
left.
know what I
Couple
mean?
left.
There's a couple. We
Listen,
ain't
it is.
sold
It's,
out,
it's
though.
in your best. It will behoove you to go sit with these young
I like
brothers
that.
and have these conversations. I get you with
Words.
the words. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I
Hey, I'm
mean?
rocking.
So listen, it'll be an honor and a privilege to be y'all's wingman.
We got it. We got to kick it. Hey,
Oh
Els,
yeah.
I think we didn't reach our 2-hour mark.
Oh wait, but before I just want to say the,
Oh,
the
no,
bell,
we
the bell
ain't
hooks.
there yet.
shit.
I'm making sure we.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's the time? Damn. Okay, go ahead. Bell hooks.
Yeah, no, the reason why I brought up the bell hooks piece was because she has this quote around like, oftentimes, as you said, when we talk about gender and sexuality, all we're talking about or the thing that people really want to focus on is like who I'm fucking and how, right? And there's so much more to that, right? There's so much more to sexuality than just who I'm having sex with. It's how I move through the world. And the particular quote, I'm going to paraphrase it, is like being able to have and carve out space where I can just be and thrive. And I feel like now at 27, I'm able to like exist in the moment and exist in myself, like all of my complexities, and like I'm cool, right? I can do this. I can go to the neighborhood a little later on. I can go with my wife and we can kick it in, and all of these different things that trips people the fuck out.
Right.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Right.
You know? So I'm cool.
Yeah. You like a chameleon.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
could just kind of, kind of float. And all the bouncers out there, stop telling niggas it's the gay club so we can leave.
Yeah.
There be women in the gay club too,
Don't
y'all.
do that.
There be women in there too. Them clubs be popping. Yo, shit. Wow, we can talk all fucking day, but we do have a time frame for the podcast. We do this thing called. First of all, tell everybody where to find you at.
Tell them who you are.
Yeah.
Where they can find you at.
Yeah, again, my name is Josh. Pronouns he, him, and his. You can find me on Instagram at healingwhileblack. I'm on Twitter at healingwhileblack, but the black is spelled BLK. I'm not on Clubhouse no more, but yeah, y'all can find me there.
Remember Clubhouse? Oh, we ain't gonna get on that.
Man, that was
What a time.
What a time.
Nigga, everybody
Hey,
named my
What a
famous.
time. We had a time.
What a time.
last night.
Job.
Well, so my name is Steven. Identify as that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Ashe.
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 This episode might be called Ashe Pussy, but nobody gonna know how to say it when we type it out.
Ace,
They gonna call it Ace.
don't do
Ace.
I
that.
say
You gonna, you
Ace.
you ace? Oh shit.
We do this thing called Gym of the Week at the end of the episode.
Okay.
So it could be any fucking thing, to be honest.
You kind of gave your gym up with the bell hooks.
Oh yeah.
And I wish you would have saved it for it, but you.
Oh, my
didn't.
bad, my bad.
It's
all
fine,
good.
it's fine. But we do this. We do this thing where we just tell them the gym of the week.
Damn.
Yeah. So
you did kind of you was on it with that.
My bad.
It's cool though. It's cool.
my gym of the week is this. Try some new liquor this week, you know what I'm saying? But also get into some food play this week. Let's explore a new kink. I don't know what kink you want to try, but I would say food play or getting to go in shower because I'm dying to get peed on by a beautiful black queen.
Right.
But try some new kinks this week.
Right.
Get into that. Josh, you gotta say another one now, nigga.
Oh man.
Yeah, you gave it the best one. Say anything. You can say whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, no, just reiterate, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good gym.
really happy to be here. Just here with y'all here in this space, just here at 27, feel like the sauce is just really starting to marinate, like it's good now, 27.
It's bubbling.
It's bubbling, you know what I'm saying? So it's
like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
L,
Yeah.
what's your gym?
My gym of the week is I'm a nigga first. Stop playing with me. You heard?
Fact though.
You
I'm a
know.
nigga first.
You
That's
heard
what
me?
come first.
And it's motherfucking late night with Lur.
And Lionel.
We out this bitch. Pow, pow, gunshots.